Okay, testing, right, okay. So we've got just under 10 minutes to go. I was hoping to start the stream about 20 minutes ago. I mean, I did, but I had some problems with my internet because of course today would be the day of all days for that to happen. So I had to reboot. I had to restart my router to see if that fixed it. It didn't work, and then I had to restart my computer, and I think that's fine now. If it starts dropping frames, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to try troubleshooting this anymore. So I'm assuming the YouTube page is still not working, and that's because of Ubisoft. Ubisoft fucking stopped people from live streaming. Like, they took away their live streaming privileges if you streamed Ubisoft's conference. So yeah, that fucking sucks. Thanks, Ubisoft. You really fucking did a solid for me. So I sound a little bit agitated because of that, but also because of my internet being my internet, of course. I think we're all set up now. We don't have a lot of time, so I need to be quick because I was originally going to go through my predictions for this. Also, there's a bingo board, which is courtesy of Vinesauce. So if you click on that link there, or if you just type that link in the URL, it will take you to a bingo board that you can randomly generate yourself. I'll be generating mine in just a moment. But first, I thought it would be fun to... Just a second. I thought it would be fun to go through my predictions as quickly as I can. I can't spend too long on this because we have like 8 minutes left. But just before we do that, I'm just going to make sure that this is actually loaded up. Get my controller. Fuck, how do you search? There it is. I need to search for Nintendo. Right, here we go. I do believe this is their live stream. I hope this is their live stream thing. Yeah, this is it. I'm going to set the quality down to 360p again. Like I said, I don't want to overdo it on either side. So we'll turn off the controller and that should be good. Let's unmute this. Not sure when the audio is going to kick off, so let me know if everything is working as it should. I don't seem to be dropping frames this time, thankfully, so hopefully it stays steady. 7 minutes left, 6 minutes-ish, so let's talk about my E3 predictions now. A lot of these are probably going to be wrong, but this is what I would like to see at Nintendo's Direct if there's not like any huge... If there's not going to be any huge announcements, like left field announcements. There probably will be a couple maybe, but this is what I think we'll be seeing at the Direct, or I would hope to see. First of all, most obvious one, apart from Smash, Yoshi Switch. We saw this last year. We're going to learn a bit more about it. It will be more polished than the build they shown last year, because last year it looked a bit rough around the edges. I think that will release at October. I think that's like a good time to release that kind of game. They'll have a title as well, not sure what they'll call it. Super Mario Odyssey, paid DLC content, a new kingdom, bunch of new moons, stars, whatever. Probably new costumes, maybe a new playable character. That's kind of what I'm thinking for that. I wouldn't be surprised if they'd been working on paid content, since that game sold so well. Again, I'm going to have to go through this as quickly as possible, so I apologise if I seem a bit sporadic. I should have had another 20 minutes to do this, but I didn't. More information on Starlink Battle for Atlas! Star Fox crossover and how it works. That one's pretty self-explanatory. This is one I think a lot of people were expecting. Fortnite announced for Switch contains exclusive Nintendo-themed cosmetics. I'm thinking it would be like Rocket League. It would have like Nintendo-specific cosmetics for the Switch version. But suppose you crossplay, you would not see that stuff on other platforms. That's how I think they're going to go about that. So I would like to see cosmetics, but if not, then it's fine just the way it is. Fortnite releases immediately after the Direct. More Splatoon 2 content, info on Octoling expansion. This seems like a pretty safe bet. Now this one, some people are hoping for a new Animal Crossing, other people are hoping for a new F-Zero. I'm thinking we're going to get one or the other. I don't think we're going to get both. Kind of leaning toward Animal Crossing, like I think that is the more likely of the two, but a new F-Zero would be nice if they outsourced it to Sega or something. Mario Party for Switch will finally have online play, so we can actually play with people that are not in the same under the same roof, so that would be cool. This one is also a pretty safe bet. Some major third-party ports and at least one third-party exclusive. So I couldn't really name any examples, but there's probably some stuff that they'll announce that's not purely Nintendo made. And this is the big one for me. This is what I've been saying for weeks now, maybe a couple months at this point. But I think we should hopefully see a Super Mario Maker 2. I don't know if this is going to happen. I want it to happen. I think we're due for a Super Mario Maker 2. I was going to do a whole video on this one, and I didn't get the time to make that. So calling it now, Super Mario Maker 2 will happen. As for Super Smash Bros., this is going to be a whole different thing of its own. So here is my Smash Bros. Predictions. This will be a couple pages. I'm going to go through these real quick. It's a brand new game, Smash 5. It's not Smash 4, but it will be heavily based around the Smash for Wii U engine and like foundation. So it will kind of look similar. They might have like a different art style this time around, but it will be basing a lot off of that, which is why there's such a quick turnaround for this the development of this game, why it's coming out this soon. Almost all characters of the previous games will be there. Again, that's kind of obvious. Some will be removed to make new ones. To make room for new ones, sorry. Clones will be removed this time, I think. I think it's about time they sort of get rid of those. Some existing clones will be reworked, so characters like Ganondorf will be pretty different, I think. In place of some clones will be alt costumes, so Dr. Mario will be a costume and not a clone character, so he'll play exactly the same. Ice Climbers will return, because if you look back at the history as to why Ice Climbers was not on 3DS and Wii U, it's because the 3DS couldn't handle it. So it stands to reason they would bring them back. New single-player story mode in the vein of Subspace Emissary. This is a big hope for me. I would really hope for this to be a thing. The stream's on in the background, by the way. It's going to start very shortly. Additional single-player side modes that can be played alone or cooperatively. I think this would be a good thing to sort of round out the package even more. Smash Run and Smash Tour from the previous games will both be represented, and I guess all the stages, or most of the stages between both versions, will also be represented, as well as new ones, obviously. Not all of the stages, like they've got to make room for others. And the return of character unique Break the Targets. And real quick, a couple more predictions. Breath of the Wild Link will be different from Legacy Link, but the Legacy version will be available. Mario will be based off the Odyssey Mario with a Cappy moveset, but will be playing similar enough that you don't need another Mario. Stage hazards can be turned off. Releasing early November, that's my call. Battle Royale! No, not Battle Royale. And finally, character predictions. We've got like just over a minute left. Inkling will be a single character, so think Villager from Smash Wii U, where it's like a boy or a girl, but it plays exactly the same. That's how that's going to work. Mega Man and Bayonetta will return. I would explain this one, but I don't have time, so I will explain my reasoning afterwards. Ganondorf will be new, but we might not see that at E3 because he'll be an unlockable, I bet. And my two guest fighters, these are my calls. Rayman and Shovel Knight. That's a big guess, that one. Like, I don't know if we'll actually see that, but that's what I'm thinking. Oh, well, that's everything. That's every single prediction. Got through that. We're just about ready to start. I wish I had more time to go through those, but I had technical issues with my internet. So if you look at the URL at the bottom corner, there is a bingo board, courtesy of Vinesauce. I am about to generate this now. Let me just bring up the thing so that I can control this. Oh, here we go. Let's do this. This is as loud as I can make it, by the way, so yeah. Okay, this looks neat. I'm going to be gazing over to the other screen for a minute because I'm trying to fix this bingo board thing. Nintendo. Right, I don't know if this bingo big board thing is going to work for me. It seems to have frozen. As long as OBS is running, that's fine. I don't care about the bingo board, that's not the most essential thing. So it looks like a mech game. I'm guessing this might be a third-party game. I don't think this is Nintendo made. It's just a bit quiet on your end. Yeah, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about that. Let's see, let me see if I can turn the volume up on OBS itself. No, I can't. This is as loud as it's going to go. Sorry. I'm going to have to turn that up. In fact, I'll tell you what. Whoa, that ended quickly. That was an abrupt ending. Cool. Right, what else you got, Nintendo?
3564年第107代アーケディア法王ナダリアは軍事大国シアへと遠征軍を派兵一夜にしてその首都ホメロパは陥落しアルスもろとも雲海の底深くへと沈んでいったその影にはたった一人のプレイと天の聖杯滅の存在があった次のターゲットはイーラに決めた
This is Xenoblade Chronicles 2 DLC. Yeah, I think this is Xenoblade 2. Yeah. Cool. I haven't finished this game yet. I need to do that. Hi Cyan, welcome to the stream. Cyan, sorry. Yeah, I think I've spent like maybe 15 hours in this game. I took a break from it, haven't gone back to it. But I love the full Xenoblades. I haven't played X, so I'll need to continue this.
君に頼みたいことはただ一つあの滅を葬り去ってもらうことなのだから一体何の目的で別に退屈しのぎだよただのふざけてるの
I do apologise if the stream looks a little bit blurry on this end. It's because I'm tethering, so I have to lower the quality to compensate. Was that a pun? A battle between the ages? Battle for the ages? Okay then. I'm guessing that's like a new DLC campaign, that's cool. September.
When we launched Nintendo Switch, our vision was a home system you could play together anytime, anywhere. 2 detachable Joy-Con controllers, countless play possibilities. From day one, all of you have shown the world what that means. Whether playing at home or on the go, from low to on high. Where will Nintendo Switch take you next? To a smashing invitational cheered by fans and challengers?
Yes.
Or on a journey through verdant fields and viridian cities in a timeless quest to catch them all?
Oh, here we go. Let's go. I thought they were going to save this for the treehouse, but it's cool to see this more in action.
We showed you Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. A brand new Pokemon adventure through the vibrant Kanto region where your partner, Pikachu or Eevee, is always by your side. Add the transformative power of Nintendo Switch, and you can play as you like, anywhere you like, or for the first time in this series, catch or battle Pokemon on one system with a friend. You can even transfer a Pokemon into the game from Pokemon Go. This is a Pokeball Plus. You can use it like a Joy-Con controller with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. or play the entire game with it alone. You can put a Pokemon into the Pokeball Plus, then bring it with you. Sounds like there's already one inside. It's the mythical Pokemon Mew. Mew comes exclusive with every Pokeball Plus and can join you on your journey through the game.
Nice.
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu.
I already have a Mew inside Pokemon Go, but that's
Eevee,
neat.
And the Pokeball Plus will be available.
I'm gonna have to buy that fucking Pokeball thing now.
Discover new friends and challenges as you explore this mysterious and enchanting world. Wherever you go, with whoever you like, only on Nintendo Switch. Now, let's check out something else we can't wait to show you.
Smash Brothers? Or are they going to save that for the end?
Okay, you ready for this?
All right.
He's desperate.
Don't even think about it. All or nothing.
Yes, Mario Party, called it. Please let it have online play. That's one prediction I've accurately predicted.
Okay.
Gotta change it up though.
That's gonna go too fast. Let's do it this
Oh.
We need to have like.
Wait, what the fuck?
way. Okay. That looks cool. Ready? Do it.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay, that's weird. Maybe this might not be a proper Mario Party then. I think this might be more focused to like the 1-2 Switch Switch crowd.
Are you guys ready to do this?
Which I think might concern me, I'm not sure.
Alright, ready? Yeah.
Maybe that's just like one mode though, maybe they'll have a core Mario Party mode within it.
We should do one more. Rematch.
Yeah, it looks like the core game is here, like the board game is here and everything. I think Bowser's playable now, because I think I just saw him running along the board. Please let this have online, like we really need online. Like, that's the one thing Mario Party needs more than anything. So I can actually fucking play it with people. October. Nice. Looking forward to that.
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation.
I think
from
this
the
is
goddess,
Octopath.
a gift to help guide the lost.
I'm gonna turn the microphone down so that you guys can turn the audio up.
From her kingdom above, as the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul.
Right, okay, microphone is turned down a bit. Maybe now you can turn the game audio up. Also, Fire Emblem. Is this the Switch Fire Emblem? I completely forgot that this was, like, going to be happening.
Go ahead,
And yeah, it
give
is.
me orders. It's time to measure your worth as an instructor.
Compared to the other conferences, this is quieter for some reason, so I had to turn my microphone down to compensate.
Such a brutal, irrational world we live in.
So let me know if the
Some
audio
believe
mixing is
crests,
okay.
Tokens of a goddess's power are necessary to maintain order. But they're
I've
wrong
never
to
played a Fire Emblem game before. The closest I played to one was the mobile game from last year, which I dabbled in a bit. I played it for like maybe a couple hours. But it's a full-on console Fire Emblem. For the first time since GameCube, I believe. Because every game since then has been on DS or 3DS.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into
That almost looked like she was singing those lyrics there for a moment.
Do you dare to walk this path with me? One misstep, and we fall to our ruin. So take your first step. It's now or never!
Doesn't look too bad, actually.
I will return here someday, my teacher. Promise me that you won't forget me.
Oh shit, Fortnite, yes! Let's go! The hype is real with this stream. Yes! Fuck yeah! I'm sorry, but I love Fortnite and I'm so glad that this is a thing. Well, guess I won't be downloading the Android version whenever that comes out. This is going to be my de facto portable version. Please let it be after this direct. I'm going to stream this tonight if it's after the direct. Yes! Fuck yes, thank you.
I can't wait to drop off the battle bus and meet some of you on the battlefield in Fortnite. And on Nintendo Switch, you can have the complete Battle Royale experience.
Nice.
Whether playing together online with friends in the same room or around the world. Available at 10 a.m. Pacific time today.
Cool.
Nintendo Switch, a home console where you can access a full range
You're
of
the
games
fucking
content,
man, Reggie. You're the fucking
including
man.
a wealth of groundbreaking games from our independent development community. Your support for indie games on Nintendo Switch has been inspiring. And to all of you, as well as all of the developers behind these rich and varied experiences, from all of us here at Nintendo, thank you. Let's pull back the curtain on a few more, including 2 we're showing for the first time here today. Aspiring chefs, ready your cleavers, pots, and cutting
Overcooked
boards
2.
in Overcooked
I've
2.
never played
A
Overcooked,
sequel
but I've
that's
heard good
brimming
things.
with more recipes, characters, kitchens, and white-knuckle mayhem. Prepare for the ultimate cook-off with new features like the ability to throw ingredients.
That's the second time
kitchens
Nintendo's
that
used the
can change on
phrasing
fly,
white knuckle in
and
a
with
Nintendo
Switch,
Direct.
the opportunity to bake, barbecue, or broil with another player in wireless, local, and online play. Save the world from clumsy cooking when Team 17's frantic food juggler arrives on August 7th. Hop on a
Sweet.
snail, hoard berries, or wipe out the enemy's queen to claim victory in Killer Queen Black. Redesigned from the ground up, Liquid Bit and Bumble Bear Games' acclaimed arcade extravaganza that became a multiplayer phenomenon is coming to Nintendo Switch. And
that's
for the
alright.
first time on console, 2 teams of up to 4 each can square off in exciting battles. Play it first on Nintendo Switch later this year. And finally,
I've never heard of it.
venture
Oh, here we
through
go,
the
Hollow Knight.
mysterious subterranean landscapes of a vast, forgotten kingdom in Teen Cherry's Hollow Knight.
Release date?
Action adventure filled with gripping combat and haunting secrets. Hand-drawn characters and sublime scenery abound in this sweeping platformer that offers endless hours of intricate
When this releases on Switch, I'm going to stream it.
Earlier this year that Hollow Knight was coming to Nintendo Switch, and I'm pleased to announce that the game, packed with all the previous downloadable content, is available on the Nintendo eShop starting today.
Yes!
These are just
Fuck!
a
I'm
few
gonna
of
have
the
to stream that
terrific
later.
indie games
What?
you can play in the months ahead. After this presentation, stay tuned for Nintendo Treehouse Live, streaming right from the E3 show floor, where our Nintendo game experts will give
my
you a
God.
closer look at some of these games. And
That's 2 things I'll be
and I
streaming
personally
later today
cannot wait to watch
that I
as
did not
intrepid
plan for.
challengers test their mettle in our Splatoon 2
I haven't even
World
played Shaq
Championship
Fu yet.
and Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018.
I might stream the
The action
Invitational, I'm
starts
not sure.
immediately following Nintendo Treehouse Live. Before we move on, I have an important update on a game I know fans have been looking forward to. Octopath Traveler from Square
Sweet.
Enix is coming exclusively for Nintendo Switch on July 13th. And you can download a brand new demo for the game
Ooh.
from the Nintendo eShop on June 14th.
Nice.
Now, let's take another action-packed look at some more experiences coming soon to Nintendo Switch.
So it looks like they're going to be saving Smash Bros. For the very end. I'm guessing it's going to be like a big 15-minute deep dive into it. There's Octopath, I mean, there's Starlink. Starlink Battle for Atlas! Sorry, I mean Atlas! Wait, what? Was that Ark Survival Evolved but with Minecraft stuff? What? Oh, Dragon Ball Fighter Z? Okay. Okay, that's cool. Captain Toad. I'm still not sure if I'm going to get this one, but I think some people like this. There's an Insane Trilogy. I've got this on PS4. Okay, this is new. It looks like a bit like Splatoon. Of course, you've got your FIFA. You've got another FIFA. Speaking of Ark Survival Evolved, that's coming. Wasteland 2, never played that. Paladins, that's actually on Switch right now. But you have to like buy in to play it. You can't play the free-to-play version until later this year for some reason. Ha, Dark Souls still doesn't have a fucking release date. God damn it, Nintendo. Wolfenstein. I'm thinking of picking this up actually. I've never played Wolfenstein 2. The World Ends With You. Fall. Mega Man 11, October 2nd. Gonna be getting this. I never had a chance to play the demo proper, but I don't care, I want that. It looks good. Smash Brothers?
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi of Nintendo. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Recently, it's been nice to see people pull their Nintendo Switch systems from their bags to play, even when they have only a little bit of free time. Every time I see that, I can't help but smile. At Nintendo, we approach development with the goal of delivering new and unique games to surprise people all over the world, and we're thankful for the many publishing partners also making games for Nintendo Switch. Today we share just a small portion of what we're currently working on. We hope you will look forward to what's coming next on Nintendo Switch. Now, it's time to share information on a certain title. I'll turn it over to someone I think you know.
Masahiro Sakurai? Yes! Let's go!
Hi, I'm Masahiro Sakurai.
You're also the man, Masahiro Sakurai.
Today, I'd like to introduce you to the new Super Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo Switch. As you may know, Super Smash Bros. Is an action game about smashing beloved game characters off the screen.
Footage from the Wii U game.
Many fighters have appeared in this series. I'm sure you're all eager to find out who will be joining the roster this time. So we made a video to showcase some fighters appearing in the game.
Oh. I'll need to watch that in a minute.
The number next to each fighter signifies the order in which they joined the Super Smash Bros. Series.
Okay.
Please, take a look.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Smash 5. This can't be a fucking modified. This can't be like a deluxe edition of Smash 4. Seeing Smash for the first time, like the new Smash, this looks good. Yay, Kirby. There's the Breath of the Wild Link. I'm pretty sure we'll see a Legacy Link alongside him. I think that's as close to a clone character you'll get in this game, that's what I'm predicting. Ooh. She looks quite different in this one. Good redesign there. Mewtwo is back, cool. Got a speed kid! Yeah, I should have said Sonic was going to come back as well, I forgot about him. I think Mega Man, there's Ice Climbers, I predicted that. I think what was I going to say? Oh, here we go. Inklings. Falcom! This looks really good. Oh, Pokemon Trainer's back. Nice. Oh, cool, Ryu's back. I think Mega Man, also there's Ganondorf. Okay, I think Ganondorf is a clone character. I mean, I'm okay with that. Cloud is back. I didn't see that coming. Mega Man has to be back, Bayonetta has to be back. Oh shit! Oh! Oh! Kept you waiting, huh? Oh my god! They did it! Snake makes his grand return, holy shit. I did not see that one coming. They're going all fucking out with this roster, holy shit. I just fucking fangasmed there for a minute, I'm sorry. And this is like all the legacy characters or characters from previous games. We've not even seen the newcomers yet. If they announce Shovel Knight, I'm going to fly to the moon. Wolf is back. That's cool. Mega Man, of course, that one I kind of felt was going to be an obvious one. Oh, I like the title. Yes. Tell me more. Tell me more. Show me a good guest character.
That's right. Every fighter in Super Smash Bros. History is joining the battle.
Oh fuck, is that all of them?
Indeed, absolutely.
Oh shit.
Every Super Smash Bros. Fighter ever is in this game. Whether they were originally
wow,
DLC
I didn't even
or
realize.
once in the past. We believe that's what players want, so we made the impossible.
Oh my god.
Any way you slice it, this one has the most Smash for your buck. Simply put, this is the biggest crossover in gaming history. Once again, worlds will collide. Even so, your starting roster may be as small as the original Nintendo 64 game.
Cool.
We've streamlined the conditions for
work
unlocking
along.
fighters, and we want to make the process interesting, so it feels like you're constantly recruiting.
I like the new
popular
portrait
characters
style.
to the
Luigi
side.
looks pretty funny.
8-player battles are also making a return. See what happens when you pit.
Please give us a story mode as well. Like, I'd need a story mode.
Now let's take a closer look at certain fighters by highlighting how they've changed since their last appearance.
Breath of the Wild Link I need to look into.
Mario's still easy to use, but we did add a little something for someone from his latest
Yep,
adventure.
Cappy is here. I
He can
predicted
also wear
that.
his wedding and builder outfits. Link dons his champion's tunic from The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. His bombs are now remotely detonated.
What?
And his final smash unleashes ancient arrows.
Oh
He
fuck.
can also wear Link's familiar tunic of the wild.
Nice.
Although it's been a while, the 2-in-1 fighter, the Ice Climbers, are back. Work together with Nana. Once she's gone, you're in serious trouble. Ike's outfit from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance returns, along with his look from Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Now you can use both versions for the first time. The two different versions are even voiced a little differently.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Nice.
We now have the female version of Pikachu.
Oh, that's
complete with
cool.
a heart-shaped tail. Did you notice Pikachu
Oh,
Libre
sweet.
is a girl?
Pikachu Libre.
Fox's design is now based on Star Fox Zero, and his final smash has received an overhaul.
You know, as much as I hate Star
This
Fox
time,
Zero,
final
that design
smashes
is actually not
straight to
bad.
the point, so you can get right back to fighting. Falco's final smash features an unorthodox ship formation that's more unruly than Fox's. Either way, the Landmaster has been retired.
Nice. Leave me, Stan.
In one-on-one fights, Ryu will always face his opponents. just
Yes!
Like his original game appearance.
That's cool. That's what I'm
It's a
talking
small
about.
touch that reduces accidental command inputs. Charge moves, like Samus's charge shot, can now power up in midair. You can cancel with jump or dodge, but you'll be open to attack. Marth's dancing blade is faster. And it's
Am I
easier to
dreaming?
unleash
Is this
one after
reality?
another.
This is
works with
amazing.
Roy and Lucina too. In addition, Marth is now fully voiced in English.
Keep your eyes open.
Snake, yes.
Backed by popular demand, veteran fighter Snake is sneaking back into the fray. It's been 10 years since his last appearance in the series, so we can finally make some
I
new
can't
dream matches come
believe
true.
they've done
Of course,
this.
Shadow Moses Island is back too.
I'll be playing Twin Snakes soon, by the way, for people wondering.
King DDD's final smash is basically a cage fight where he unleashes missiles.
Oh
and a
shit!
jackhammer.
Mask DDD Spinal Smash? Yes! That's cool.
Pichu is also returning from Super Smash Bros. Melee. Its electric shock still
Okay, well,
damages
it's not
itself too,
entirely
so
perfect.
be careful.
But seriously, though, I'm fine with that. As long as all the other characters
In
are
The
here, I'm
Legend
fine
of
with
Zelda
Pichu.
Breath of the Wild, Zelda's more into research than fighting, so her design is from The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds.
Ah,
Zelda
that's
is
why she
much
looks
more
different.
elegant and regal than our other fighters, but we made sure you wouldn't underestimate her energetic attacks. Her final smash is a ceiling move called Triforce of Wisdom. Sonic's final smash, Super Sonic, is more souped up than ever. Either you're too slow, or he's lightning fast. Pac-Man also got a speed boost this time around.
Oh, Magic
You can
Ant
learn
from
the stages
3DS.
just
That's
like
cool.
Pac-Man, don't you think? Pokemon Trainer is back with Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. You can change Pokemon during battle, and this time there's no penalty for sticking with one, so feel free to pick your main. Also, you can play as a female trainer for the first time.
Nice. She has like shiny versions of the Pokemon. That's
Some
cool.
fighters, like Captain Falcon, trigger a dramatic slow-mo effect on strong attacks in
Nice.
one-on-one fights.
If this has got like all the characters and maybe all
of
the
course,
stages of the
with
previous
hazardous
games,
big
they have to bring back story modes.
Just like before, you can play as Cloud in his Final Fantasy VII costume or his Final Fantasy VII Advent Children costume.
I'm quite happy to see that he's coming back as well. I didn't really play much
now
of
you can see his
Cloud,
limit gauge
but
near his damage
I know he's
percentage
a
at
neat
all
character.
times. Special displays are available for certain other fighters too.
I'm so glad this game didn't get leaked.
You can see how much longer Robin can use Levin Sword and Tomes.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's not going to be just
For
classic
visitors,
characters
we
in
made
that
it
set. There's
easier
going
to
to be
see
new
the
characters as
pocket
well. Because we've got
Between the male
we've got the
and female
Octolings,
versions, there
the
are 8
Inklings, sorry.
different villagers.
So there's going to be more characters, I think.
Bowser's final smash, Giga Bowser, is even bigger and better. He's now as big as Bowser from the Yoshi's
Wow.
Island game.
That's cool.
All of Mr. Game & Watch's moves are back, and he looks even more like he did in his original games. His transformations are more full of character than ever. Young Link from Super Smash Bros. Melee is making a comeback. That makes
Technically,
Toon
that's a
Link for the
different
first
Link.
time.
And Toon Link as well. Okay then, so if you don't like Breath of the Wild, you've got those options.
After 10 long years, Wolf makes his return. His design is based on Star Fox Zero, and each of his moves has received a significant upgrade.
Nice.
Kirby is his usual puffy self, but we've added a little something to his stone ability. He has a copy ability for every fighter, so the more fighters we have, the more challenging he becomes to develop. Shulk used to require repeated button presses to toggle Monado arts, but now you can choose a specific one with a button press in a quick direction.
Oh, that's better. Okay, that's an
Sure
improvement.
is handy to change arts on the fly. We also added Fiora to his final smash.
Haha, nice.
Ganondorf rises again, returning to his popular design from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And
Oh.
for his final smash, he becomes Demon King Ganon.
Oh shit, that looks pretty cool. I mean, it's the same thing, but it
Fighter's
looks nice.
proportions have been tweaked a bit. There are 3 types: Brawler, Sword Fighter, and Gunner. The moveset for each type has also been enhanced, and you can now choose from 12 voice options. We're hoping to get this fighter ready for online play.
Okay, that's cool. I was thinking they might have omitted that from online play.
Previously, Pit's final smash was 3 sacred treasures. This time, he'll be riding in style on the Lightning Chariot.
That reminds me of the thing from Kirby Air
In the
Raids.
last game, Zero Suit Samus's final smash called in her gunship. This time, she uses her power suit to fire a devastating laser.
Samus's final smash is Metroid Prime 4.
When Olimar gets damaged, you'll see a crack in his helmet.
Huh.
But don't worry, it'll get fixed up right away.
Oh, okay then. What's the point?
Bayonetta's costumes from her first 2 games are both available.
Nice.
Listen closely, and you'll hear differences in the sound effects. It seems we have a guest.
Oh.
Rodan appears as an assist trophy.
Okay, that's cool. Not a new playable character, but that's neat.
Warrior Man has changed quite a bit. After transforming, he no longer uses individual attacks to get the job done.
Gotta love Wario Man.
Donkey Kong's final smash is all rapid-fire punches, like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. You'll notice that he and other fighters have expressive new facial animations.
Some of those faces look good.
Final Smash is now a rush of blows from Gigamac. In fact, all Final Smash moves in the game get right to the punch. Ness's new Final Smash calls on Paula and Pooh. Of course, Jeff still shows up as an assist trophy.
Lucas is back.
Likewise, Lucas's Final Smash features Kumatora and Boney.
I'm guessing that's like Mother 3
first
characters.
glance, Wii Fit Trainer seems the same, but her face has a new look. I wavered a bit on whether to change it, but it was a request from the Wii Fit developers.
Nice.
We've included all the hazards from both versions of Mega Man Stage from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Nintendo 3DS.
Can you turn them off though?
And for his final smash, say hello to Proto Man
Oh,
and Bass.
I didn't notice that. That's cool.
Palutena's special attacks have been streamlined this time around.
I hope you can turn stage hazards
Her down
off
special
though,
is now both a counter and a
because
defense.
people will complain about the fucking Mega Man stage all over again if you can.
Rob has a new gauge on his chassis, showing how much fuel he has left for hovering. Notice the epsilon symbols next to Lucina and Dark Pit's numbers? Each
Well.
of these fighters are based on another fighter in the game. We're treating these fighters a little differently, and have decided to call them Echo Fighters.
Oh, okay. So this is like the clone characters then?
Allow me to introduce a brand new Echo Fighter.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like somewhere in between a cosmetic
Daisy
and a
joins the roster
clone
as
character.
Peach's Echo Fighter. She fights in a similar manner as Peach, but they have different characteristics, which we hope you'll enjoy.
See, this is better because technically it
Have fun
won't fill
playing
up a
as your
character
favorite
slot.
princesses. All in all, if you add up the changes we're making, there could be tens of thousands.
Wow.
I hope you're looking forward to some serious matchups. And here's a new fighter.
Oh shit. What have we got? Oh yeah, Inkling. Right, okay.
Inkling is a completely new addition to the roster. If you ink opponents, they'll take more damage from attacks.
Oh.
Different weapons are available as smash attacks or special attacks. The Splatter Shot, Splat Bomb, Splat Roller, and the final smash, Killer Whale.
Sweet. I like that attack.
You can actually run out of ink, so it's important to refill by pressing the B button while shielding.
Ah.
Inkling Boy also debuts alongside Inkling Girl. Inklings are very fashionable. All 8 have their own outfits.
Neat.
And each has their own ink color, so matches get really bright.
That looks
By the
so
way,
cool.
We added in the Squid Sisters as an assist trophy. During their
Nice.
live concert, the camera zooms in for a close-up. That means it's easier to get knocked off the screen.
Oh. Right, okay.
While we're on the topic of assist trophies, let me share some additional information. As you may know, assist trophies lend helpful support in battles. You can KO assist trophies by
Well,
inflicting damage.
hopes and
now you get
hopes and
points for
dreams
it.
crushed for people who wanted Waluigi to be in this game.
However, some assist trophies will remain unbeatable. Maybe an unexpected guest will photobomb your battle.
Oh
Yep,
shit!
it's him.
Sadly not a playable character, but that's cool. At least he's in the game.
There's a wide variety, more than 50 of them appear in the game.
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
Of course, we're also adding even more Pokemon. and
Okay,
items.
oh, that's cool.
We can't wait to show you.
Sun and Moon Pokemon, okay. The launch star. Wait, what? Fake Smash Ball? Oh shit. Booby trap.
There are a variety of stages available in this game as well, including a massive list of returning stages. If you get a group together to play, it'll be a challenge to hit them all. The graphics have been improved as well. Let's get a look at some stages from various games.
Am I the only one who liked the Lilac Cruise stage? A lot of people didn't like that one for some reason. We've still got like, I don't know, 6 minutes of this left? 6 minutes? Like, they've got so fucking much of this game to show, and I'm glad they're focusing on this. Not sure if anyone would ever play this level. I'm wondering if stage handles can be turned off though, they're not mentioning that yet, so I'm kind of thinking it might not be. So some stages will be more appealing than others again. That said though, Sakurai generally listens to the audience and makes changes to the new game with the feedback in mind. But yeah, here's Breath of the Wilds. I forgot what the name of that guy in the background was, the old man. Oh shit, a Guardian?
All stages now have both Battlefield and Omega forms too. These versions hover above an abyss. Their sizes and terrain are all the same, so savor the simplicity with music and backgrounds from your favorite series.
Cool. Techniques.
Let's take a sneak peek at the new and returning techniques you can pull off during battles. The directional air dodge enhances mobility.
Right.
It can come in handy when recovering from a fall. However, if you dodge too much, even on the ground, you'll be wide open to attack and your duration of intangibility gets shorter.
Okay, that's cool. That's a way to stop people from dodge spamming.
By pressing the A button and jump at any time. Also, you can smash attack by pressing the A and B buttons just like the previous game. A perfect shield occurs when you release the shield button. Until now, you were able to pull it off without any major risks, but going forward, you'll need to time it carefully. For one-on-one battles, the damage dealt will now be greater than in battles with higher numbers of players. This should help ensure that the action is well-paced. In a timed battle, the fighter in the lead will sometimes flash with light. Better do something, or no victory pose for you.
That will make multiplayer timed battles interesting.
We've got something special for your playing pleasure in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh yes, GameCube controller. You can't have a Smash Bros. And not have the GameCube controller.
Nintendo GameCube controllers can be used in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. For many of you, it just isn't the same without them. Not to mention, all Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are compatible this time as well.
That doesn't surprise me.
In fact, all fighters' current amiibo figures will be supported, even if they're from a different series.
Oh.
Tap a compatible amiibo figure to add in a figure player, or FP, and level up. Your FP data from previous titles can be transferred.
Before we go,
we hope you're as excited as we are.
Give us a new guest fighter, Shovel Knight or Rayman. That's what I'm guessing.
We've made including every single fighter ever our #1 goal, so I'm kind of hoping you aren't expecting too many new challengers. However, we do have one more announcement. Please take a look.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's probably not Shovel Knight. This doesn't look anything like that. Oh shit! I think I know who it is. They said it couldn't be done. They said it was too large. The impossible is going to become possible. Nice. The memes are now over. Ridley is a new character. What the fuck? What? Okay, that's cool. Now that I think about it, the Metroid series doesn't really have a lot of representatives, so this is a pretty good thing to add. Also, I just saw the Meta Ridley costume. You can tell Sakurai has a lot of fun making these like montages because he always has a good sense of humor with them. Fuck. That final smash though. I lived, bitch. Also, hi Moo. When is it coming out? December. Okay then, I'm fine with that. I thought it was going to be November, so it's not that far off. I was kind of thinking that it was going to be released after the fucking Direct because it was saying available.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live from the
fucking hell, Nintendo. Oh, Nintendo. What a fucking showcase.
I'd like to say thank you to everyone around the world for tuning in to our Nintendo Direct.
I'm going to watch this for a while as well, for people wondering. I'll be watching this for... I'll be streaming for at least another hour, I think.
I am Bill Trinan. I am here with Nate Bildorf and
My
Eric
man,
Smith
Trinan.
from the Treehouse. 僕は Treehouse のビルトリネンと、ネイト・ビルドフさんとエリック・スミスさんなんですけれども、we have a very special guest for you this morning. We just saw a new character announced. Nate, why don't you tell us who we have and what we're going to see? 新しいキャラクターが発表されましたけれども、今日は特別にスペシャルゲストが登壇していただいて、
Special guest, dude.
紹介をお願いいたします。
So I noticed he said
Yeah, I know
that.
that was probably a lot of Smash to digest for those of you viewing at home. Mr. Sakurai on video explained quite a bit to us, but we are very fortunate to have a live Mr. Sakurai here with us with his translator Raymond Elgin.
で、今朝は桜井さんがスマブラの細々な話をいろいろしましたけれども、
working? Yeah, it's still working. Good.
運が良くて本人が登壇していただいて、
I'm going to tell you this much, fucking Twitter's probably blowing the fuck up right now over Smash Bros.
My heart's just full right now.
Right, well, since the main thing is finished now, I'm going to quickly check if I can actually get this bingo board thing to work because it wasn't working earlier. Yeah, it's frozen. Never mind. I don't know what you guys got on your bingo boards, but I couldn't bring mine up. It froze when I was trying to load it, and I didn't have time to fix that.
Well, I want to jump into some more specific details, but before we start, does Mr. Sakurai have anything he wants to say just in general about the game's development?
まあもちろんこれからいろいろ紹介していきたいと思うんですけれども、その実演プレイの前に桜井さんからのメッセージは何かないでしょうか。
今回とにかく今回の売りというのは全員登場
I'm going to check to see if YouTube is working now. Oh cool, I can stream on YouTube again. Am I live on YouTube or is it not on? Yeah, if anyone wants to watch me on YouTube, apparently I can stream again, but I'm not sure if it's on right now. I might need to restart the stream real quick.
And may continue the Smash series in the future, but I don't know if we'll ever be able to pull this off. So I really hope that you'll enjoy this iteration of the game.
Okay, it seems I've been live. Good. Okay. I was kind of worried that I couldn't stream on YouTube, but...
Well, so we, Mr. Sakurai really delineated a lot of the specific moves for returning fighters.
Did I help with that? I think you did.
We only got a taste of Ridley at the very end. So what I was hoping we could do is maybe play through a little bit with Ridley live on stage here so we can talk a little bit more about his moves and see what he looks like in action.
Okay, so the only downside to this new Smash Bros, as far as I can tell, is there's not going to be a story mode. At least they haven't announced a new story mode. There is the chance that between now and then they could announce that. Like they might do. Fuck, what do you call that thing? What do you call that thing they do when they post updates every day until the release? It's like the dojo. They might do a dojo and then they'll announce Subspace Emissary or something like Subspace Emissary at some point. That's what I hope, but I don't think that it's not going to have a single player mode, but that's okay. Everything else here is great.
That's correct. And that was a bit of a change right there that we picked the stage before the characters.
Oh, that's cool. There's like a pre-loading thing as well. And it doesn't take that long to load, that's good. Yeah, didn't the Wii U game take a while to load? The fights?
As you may or may not know, Ridley is from the Metroid series and is the arch nemesis.
So E3 marks the death of two long-running memes. One, Skyrim going on every platform ever, like Todd constantly porting Skyrim over to a numerous number of systems, and Ridley being too big for Smash. Those memes are officially dead now. E3 has broken new grounds.
And because of that, it was very
no Animal Crossing though, yeah, that kind of sucks.
But there was a lot of outcry from...
there was no new Animal Crossing, there was no new F-Zero, but everything else that was there was on point. I would download Fortnite right now. In fact, I don't think it's available for another 10 minutes. Did they say 10 AM Pacific or Eastern? I don't know what time they said. I'm assuming like in 10 minutes from now. But I can't download it at the moment because I'm streaming, but I'll download it as soon as the stream ends. I'm going to download that, I'm going to buy Hollow Knight, and I'm going to fucking play those two tonight.
And now he drags other fighters along the floor.
Oh, today's going to be a busy day for streaming. Okay, good showcase. Yeah, we've got a brand new Ridley character we're going to show you, and this is how you play it. Oh, okay, he's dead.
You can do jumps.
It's not my fault I fell. Sakurai didn't program him correctly. He's too big, he can't fucking fly up. Okay, so maybe the meme's not quite dead yet.
And his neutral special is a fireball, as you can see. And charging it up,
I guess I'm going to get rid of that bingo board link now because that's kind of no longer needed.
And just like the original game, his weak point is actually when he's charging up the fireball in his mouth. So just from that one hit, he took about 26% of damage right now, but you take big damage.
Wow, this was
what you just saw right here.
like, they never say have your expectations up or you'll be disappointed, but I was hyped for Nintendo's thing anyway, and you know what? I was not disappointed. Like, yeah, there's no Animal Crossing, yeah, there's no F-Zero, but you know what? I think I'm okay with everything else they've shown, especially Smash.
And he also has a down special that you just saw, and this has a very unique attribute. Please take a close look at Mario's damage percentage.
Oh.
この技にはスイートスポットがあって、そこに直撃すると、大ダメージを与えることができます。そうじゃないところではもうすごいカス当たりをするんですね。
So this move actually has a sweet spot, and when you hit it right at the sweet spot, it takes huge, massive damage. But if you don't and just attack normally, it's very minimal damage.
Is that a new mechanic for all the characters, or is that readily specific? Because that's powerful as fuck.
I think, relatively speaking, I think it's easier to hit that sweet spot when you're doing a 4-player match.
ということで、リドリーの説明は以上です。
Alright, and I think that wraps up Ridley's moveset.
Well, I'd like to stop just getting beaten up here for a second, so I was kind of hoping that next maybe we could actually play a match and see what it looks like in action. How do you guys feel about that?
まあデコボコにされることはちょっとおやみにしたいと思ってますけれども、せっかくですので、ネイトさんとエリックさんが2人で対戦してもらいましょうか。はい。
Sounds good. I don't think you're gonna stop
Yeah, for people
getting beaten up,
watching on YouTube, apparently I'm live on, sorry, for people watching on Twitch, I am live on YouTube. Apparently that Ubisoft thing that fucked up my ability to stream got fixed. I couldn't really check until the last minute, because I had trouble with my internet, so at least that's fixed.
So first I'd like to start
Still really annoyed over the inconvenience, but at least they fixed it relatively quickly. Oh my god, this is going to be... December is going to be a month that will just take fucking eons to arrive. Like, this year has gone by pretty quickly, but I think now the time is going to go slow down exponentially. Just because I want this so bad.
And so to add a little bit of strategy, we decided to be able to select the stage beforehand, and that way, in a series of matches, the loser gets to pick the stage.
So what do you guys think of this Nintendo Direct? Did you think it was as good as I thought?
And then for one-on-one battles, we decided to put a score, display the score like that, and obviously you lose when you reach 0.
I'm gonna quickly check something actually while this is going on. I want to see if that Ubisoft conference that I streamed is still blocked worldwide for some random reason.
Nate has no mercy, does he?
That is right. Never.
Yeah, it's still blocked worldwide. That means I can't upload the actual conference. God damn it. Oh well. If people were looking at my YouTube channel earlier, you would have seen that I've got the Ubisoft press conference impressions video, which is just me talking about what I thought of it.
That should be illegal.
That's as good as I'm going to get, and I don't want to upload the full conference with commentary in case that happens again. What's the name of that spaceship thing that you get from Kirby Air Raids? I forgot what it was called. Dragoon? Something like that?
The game is still in development, so the damage ratio, where the sweet spot is, things like that may change.
I suppose this is as good a time as any, and I hate talking over this, but I'm just so excited I don't care right now. So this is as good a time as any to announce that Salty Sundays will be making a grand return later this year when this comes out. Because I was intending to do it anyway, but I would have to use like mobile tethering and it might not work that well. However, there has been a development with my internet, and DJ has helped me pull a few strings with some people in a certain ISP company, and it seems like I will be able to get fiber optic installed into this apartment in the next few months. Don't really have an ETA for that yet, but it will be happening. It's definitely, like, it's a for sure thing now. So in the next few months, way before this game comes out, I will have fiber optic and my streams will look much better.
It's usually only gets points in time matches, but as we're speaking, we got a finals match.
And you can see Samus's ship.
That is cool when you like knock out somebody. You can see like the score so far. So yeah, shout out again to Deej for helping me with that. You've been doing fantastic work for me.
Animation.
And it looks like we've added some new to the game as well.
All right.
新しいポケモンも今出ましたよね。
あれは前作から出ています。ダークラインですね。
Like, Deej has been nothing but super helpful in these past few weeks. Like, he's helped me with a lot of things recently. He gave me a good mobile
damage ratio was,
Wi-Fi
low, and that's why we
extender
were able
thing
to get
yesterday,
out of the
and
Galaga.
this fiber optic thing is going to be happening thanks to him. Where my current ISP did not give a shit about me getting fiber. I don't know what the fuck item that was.
That was bad.
Also, I just noticed the percentage has a decimal point, so that's interesting.
And we actually added a new spec to
The fact that you can actually see like a small, like you can see a single digit percentage.
and you can adjust when
Sorry, what do you call it? Decimal point? Single digit decimal. So assuming that your knockback depends on the percentage, like 100% knockback is different from 99%. I'm assuming the decimals do not affect it, but the decimals still like add up. So it's not until you like reach from 99.9 to 100% that it will actually change that value. That's what I'm going to speculate.
Samus, what did Ridley ever do to you? Like, why you gotta be like...
Hang on a second. I'm going to check how much tethering I've got left.
So, Mr. Sakurai, would you like to play one?
You know, it looks like Sakurai is pretty healthy. I don't think he's injured his wrist or anything. He seems like... I'm kind of surprised that a game of this undertaking has been done so quickly after Smash 4. I mean, when did Smash 4 come out? Like a few years ago? But he seems pretty good. Like, he's still fucking kicking really well. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Sakurai. Because there's been horror stories with him in previous game developments where he's been basically working on these games much to the detriment of his health. Like, he damaged his wrist working on Wii U. Okay, so I've got plenty of tethering left. So we can watch this for another hour, I guess. 4 years ago. It didn't feel like 4 years ago. Time really flies.
Stick with Mario since we just saw Nate get beat up as Mario.
So this could be Nintendo bias speaking, but I think Nintendo won E3. I'm sorry to say, I hate saying that because I know that can be a very contentious and divisive thing to say, but I legitimately enjoyed this more than any other E3 showcase or press conference. More than Microsoft, more than Bethesda, more than Sony. Microsoft was probably in second place for me, Bethesda third, Ubisoft fourth, Sony fifth, Square Enix sixth, EA seventh. I think that's my order for this year.
And I don't know if you noticed, but Nintendo
EA was fucking horrible. EA, it's fucking horrible.
The Nintendogs have been coming out since Brawl, but every time it's been a different type of dog.
Okay, so it's not a guardian, it's a structure.
So it used to be French Bulldog in the last iteration, but this
It was constant excitement and hype for Nintendo's. Yeah, that's true. So Ganondorf will be like his old self, but it looks like they've modified his playstyle just a little bit. Like, one of his attacks, he can swing his sword, so finally he can use that sword instead of like taunting with it. So that's cool. I honestly thought Ganondorf was going to be a brand new character this time around, but you know what? I like the Ganondorf that's already there.
That was not good.
Oh my god, this is...
I love seeing that tower.
It still does not feel like it hasn't sunk in yet that this is happening, that this is going to be... In less than 6 months, we are all going to be playing this. Holy shit. I can see Zoro there as an assist trophy. Was that in Wii U, or is that a new one? Not assist trophy, sorry, Pokeball summon.
Something I don't know if people are noticing. Oh, come on, Bill.
That was a nice spike there from Mario.
Ganondorf now has sword attacks for all of his smash moves. And they hit really hard.
I'm buying a Switch this year, damn it. Yeah, you better. Because I will be streaming that day fucking one.
That's right, and he also, as I mentioned earlier, looks like look from Ocarina of Time.
Zoroark, sorry, not Zoroa. Zoroa is like the smaller one, isn't it? I like the added feature that if you play like multiplayer with a time limit, occasionally it will flash the character who's like in the lead so that people can like change their priorities. Like, that's a cool idea. Because suppose you have a 4-player match and it's like 5 minutes, by the time you get to the 2-minute mark you don't even know who's in the lead anymore, so that's a cool idea that they like actually added that in. Like, it wouldn't constantly be showing you who's in the lead, it would just like occasionally flash it, so you really have to pay attention. But imagine people would have eyes like a hawk looking for each character to see who is in the leads. I can see couch Smash Brothers games where people are like playing with each other, and then one person flashes for a brief second, everyone else will not see it, except for that one guy, and that one guy will be like, oh, he's in the lead, take him out.
Oh.
I think that's gonna be fucking funny, actually.
Oh.
No, I could just see people doing that.
Oh, that was...
I hope you don't mind me talking over this. I'm sorry that I'm doing this a lot. I'm just excited. I'm utterly excited. Oh my god. Gonna take a quick drink, actually. I have like 2 small bottles of soda here and I've barely drunk any of them. Not surprised we didn't hear about Metroid Prime 4, maybe at the Treehouse. I don't think we're going to see Metroid Prime 4 at E3 this year, to be honest. Like, I've been saying that for a while now.
Oh man, how did that miss?
I think that game we'll learn more about. At the very earliest, we'll learn about that in December when the Game Awards happen. I think that would be something Nintendo would want to announce then. But even then, it would be like a teaser and not like actual gameplay. I think E3 next year is when there's going to be like a full-on blowout of Metroid Prime 4, and it will come in the latter half of 2019.
No, you don't, Bill. Do it.
Actually, you know what's weird? And it's probably in the Treehouse, but they didn't talk about the Yoshi game. That's weird. I just realised that. What the fuck happened to that Yoshi Topsy-Turvy, or whatever it was called?
That is a ringer.
Actually, that game doesn't have a title yet, no. Does anyone have the schedule for the Treehouse, or is the schedule not posted yet? Yeah, I was honestly expecting the Yoshi game to make an appearance, but it didn't.
I almost want to play again.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody clipped me reacting to Snake, because that was like the unlikeliest of unlikely things to happen. Like, after fucking Kojima left Capcom, I thought, like, Konami, sorry, I thought it was all over. Like, we would never see Snake in Smash ever again.
The direct, we talked about how this game
because apparently
all of the previous amiibo.
Because apparently, here's the deal with the whole like Snake and Smash Bros. The reason Snake was in Smash to begin with was because late in Melee's development, Hideo Kojima was actually really good friends with Sakurai. He still is. He approached him and he was like, "Hey, since you're working on this game, do you want to collaborate and have Snake make an appearance in Super Smash Bros. Melee?" But by that point, the game was already like 90-95% complete. Oh, amiibo.
That will be launching alongside the game.
Oh god, more amiibo I need to buy. I might be looking too much into it, but there's like 2 empty spaces, so that might be for other things later.
A new Inkling amiibo for the Smash Brothers series.
You were watching audio only.
I think this is the first time I've seen like a 3D realization of.
You must have been really fucking. You must have been really confused when I went fucking fangirl there for a moment because I was not expecting Snake to make an appearance.
Something maybe a little nerdy?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you later, Cyan. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Hey Mel, do you have a Mario amiibo? God damn it. I've got... Let me look up. I've got 1, 2...
So,
Can't see if I've got any. I think I've just got 2 Mario amiibos.
Now that we have
Well, I've got the Smash version, and I've got the 8-bit Super Mario Maker 2. Oh fuck, Super Mario Maker 2. That didn't happen. Okay then, that's kind of a downer. Maybe that'll be a future direct announcement. I completely forgot about Super Mario Maker. On the plus side, that means I can still work on that Super Mario Maker 2 video, so expect that in the next few weeks.
But the amount of ink you use in Splatoon and Smash is different. In Smash, it's a special move, so you can use a lot more Splat Bomb, so the spec is a little different.
Details, man.
Details.
Details.
And although we don't have a figure to show today, we did also introduce Daisy as an Echo Fighter in the game, and we can confirm that there will also be a Daisy amiibo in the Smash Brothers series release.
I don't know how many amiibo I've got. I'm just looking up at the shelf, but it's like really high up, and from where I'm sitting, I can't really see all of them. But I think I've got about 30, 40, somewhere between 30 and 40 amiibo sitting up there. I'll have to count them all later and let you guys know. I've still got a couple amiibo in their packaging. I think I've got like a Guardian amiibo that I need to take out because I got that like a couple months ago.
I think we're over there.
Alright, time for another match.
Thank you, thank you.
Nope, that one's a little bit shorter.
No Paper Mario. Yeah, I didn't put that in the predictions because I forgot to put that in the predictions, but no Paper Mario. I wasn't expecting there to be. I thought it was too soon for a new one.
Well, we did talk about Inklings, so shall
Maybe next year we'll hear about the next Paper Mario, and hopefully it will not be another Colour Splash or Sticker Star affair. They need to make an actual Paper Mario game this time.
Maybe someone can be the Inkling, maybe?
Oh.
I'm going Pokemon.
I'll go Inkling.
Okay.
So the question becomes, how many more characters are going to be in this game? Because we've got every character in the Smash Bros. History, plus Inkling, plus Ridley. Who else is left? Is there anything else they could add into this? Or is that it?
Zelda redesign, I think our artwork is excellent.
そうですね。ゼルダのキャラモデルも変わりましたね。デザインが素晴らしいです。良くなったでしょう。
Yeah, it looks good, right?
Here's the Splatoon stage.
ゼルダシリーズって同じシリーズからの選抜だったんですね。今回はバラに変えられるようになったので、それぞれ好きなところを選んでみました。
So in the past, we've made it so...
It's pretty cool that they've made like a 2D version of this level. I forgot what this map was called, but I recognise this level layout from Splatoon 2. That's a fake Smash Bros. Ball, I can see it.
So it's actually kind of difficult to use items properly.
Yep, that's a fake. I knew it. Something looked slightly off about that Smash logo when I looked at it. I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. It's kind of like Smash Bros. Melee when they had like the mushroom and the poison mushroom. Like, there's a very subtle difference between the two. They almost look the same, but they're not.
So there's an actual Smash Ball and then there's a fake Smash Ball in there, and you can.
So let's see. Let's think about the things that they announced today before Smash Bros. Fortnite. That was the thing I was hoping for the most out of like the non-Smash Bros. Announcements, and it happened, and it's going to be. I think it's on the eShop already. Let me check. I can't download it right now. I'm going to download it after I'm done streaming.
Nice positioning.
That's not gonna be good. Pretty good.
I'm assuming it's on the eShop like now, or it will be up in the next hour or two. I'm just going to quickly check. Just putting in my passwords.
And as I mentioned, when characters are painted,
okay, it's not up yet, but it will be up soon, I think.
Beware.
Hollow Knight is up though. Gonna buy that. Let's see, do I have any credit in my account? I was actually gifted a $20 eShop card for my birthday, which was like a couple weeks ago, so I could probably just buy it from the US eShop and get it for nothing, essentially. The Hollow Knight.
Didn't make it.
Oh, I wanted that.
I'm gonna go to the American eShop. I don't know if Fortnite is on there. I just checked the UK eShop.
Oh, snap. Three-way sudden death. Oh.
Yeah, it's a...
Oh, this is different.
僕は全然サドンデスはこうやって画面が迫るようになってるんです。
And sudden death.
Oh. Okay.
Mr. Sakurai.
And there we go.
Wow.
But that's a different way to do sudden death. The screen shrinks and the borders around the edges get closer and closer to the middle. I think I prefer that over fucking bombs dropping at random, because that feels kind of unfair.
So humble.
Like this one, you can't just camp in the corner and hope for the best.
Anything, last thoughts that Mr. Sakurai wants to leave the fans with? I really appreciate you spending time with us today. So, any final thoughts for everybody watching?
Right, just logging into my US account now. Right, Fortnite is there now. By the way, if you have a US account, if you've got a US Switch, Fortnite is on there. How big is it? 1.9 gigabytes. When I'm done streaming this, I'm going to download that and I'll be streaming that later tonight. I might come back later to do the Smash Brothers Invitational because that's later today. I'll think about that one. I'm not sure if I'll stream the Invitational, but it would be nice to see like the Invitational with some like high level play.
Time, and I hope that, and obviously we're in the middle of development and balancing is still being made, so it may be some changes, but I hope that if you have the opportunity to please check it out. We can't include all the characters, but I think you'll get a good feel for it, and I really hope you look forward to the release of the game.
It's great.
Jesus Christ, Hollow Knight is 3.5 gigabytes. Guess I won't be downloading that right now.
It's been really fun.
Right, so I'll put the Switch to the side right now. I'll download those after I'm done streaming this.
Thank you very much. And thank you for tuning into Treehouse Live. We have more coming up. There will be more Smash Brothers with lots of detail on additional characters over the course of E3. But coming up next, after a short break, we're going to have the world's first hands-on play with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, along with a very special guest.
Right, that's cool. We'll be seeing some more Pokemon. Treehouse Live schedule. Let me see if I can find one. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu.
多少ブレーキがありますけれども、その後特別なゲストまた登壇しますので、引き続きよろしくお願いします。
Stream might buffer for a second because it's loading up a YouTube video and I'm trying to stop that. So Mario Party is coming to Switch. Right, so I'll turn that down and I guess I'll talk a bit about my predictions. That I got some right, I got some wrong, to be expected. So let me just oh fuck, I can't bring up the predictions. Yeah, the fucking thing here is completely broken for some reason. Oh wait a minute, I think I can fix this. At least I think I can fix this. Bear with me a second. Just ignore this. Trying to go back to the first slide. Right, okay, so while we're waiting for the next thing to start, let's talk about what I got right and what I got wrong. Yoshi Switch game, this might appear in the Treehouse, but it was not in the direct presentation, so that was incorrect. No Mario Odyssey, so I'm guessing there's not going to be DLC for that, or it might be like a later thing. No, we didn't learn more about Starlink, but they did briefly advertise it in like a sizzler reel, so I think they'll probably talk about a bit more about how that works during the Treehouse. Fortnite announced for Switch that happened. Don't know about cosmetics, I think that's not going to happen, it seems like. Fortnite released immediately after the Direct, that was correct. No information on Splatoon, probably Treehouse. Neither Animal Crossing nor F-Zero. I wonder if they're going to announce a new game during Treehouse, because they did that last year with a couple games. Maybe we'll get something out of left field. Maybe not as big as Animal Crossing or F-Zero, but I think we'll get something. Check Telegram after the stream. Okay then. Mario Party Switch. This was like one of the first things they announced. Super Mario Party it's called. I think I've got information for this here. Let me check what the information is. Oh, come on. I'm trying to... So I'm trying to browse this Nintendo website and it's being a bit difficult. Right, let's see. Learn more. I'm on Nintendo's E3 page right now. I'm just checking information on the game itself. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read you the description. The party comes to Nintendo Switch in the complete refresh of the Mario Party series, so basically it's a reboot. They've dropped the Mario Party banner and just completely renamed it to Super Mario Party. The Mario Party series is coming to the Switch system with supercharged fun for everyone. The original board game style has been kicked up a notch with deeper strategic elements like dice-specific blocks for each character. The game also introduces new ways to play, including Joy-Con controller-enabled minigames and new modes to play with family and friends. Board game play comes back with 4-player basics as you take turns to race the board searching for stars. You can also pair up with 2 Nintendo Switch systems and delight in this dynamic playstyle, such as the new Toad's Rec Room. With new modes and new minigames coupled with the original board gameplay, the party stars everywhere, anytime, with all kinds of players. Right, let's see features. A variety of modes including Mario Party. Enjoy the original Mario Party board game experience with new elements like character dice blocks, a party system, and new boards to explore. Toad's Rec Room. A dynamic new playstyle that pairs up 2 Nintendo Switch systems for tabletop mode. Right, so that's what we saw in that one brief moment, so that's entirely separate from the core Mario Party experience. That's good. I was kind of worried that was going to be like the main focal point. It's not, so that's good. Go head to head in 80 new minigames with new ways to play. Fast and fun skilled minigames that use Joy-Con controllers in all sorts of different ways. That's all of the information. No mention of online play, so maybe it's not online, unfortunately. Unless they're going to announce that at a later date, because it's not coming out till like October. Yeah, October 5th is when this one comes out. So let me finish my predictions. Some major third parties. Yeah, we started with a mech game. What was that called? It looked interesting. We got Fortnite. We got a few new indie games. We got Hollow Knight releasing today. So a couple of good things here and there. Oh, my stream might be... Yeah, my stream might be buffering a little bit. Sorry about that. Super Mario Maker 2. Regrettably, this did not come to pass, but maybe we will see this in the near future, hopefully. I would love to see a Super Mario Maker 2, but right now it's not in the cards, it seems. But I'm going to close this thing here because I think it might be causing buffering. My internet is not behaving. If the stream begins to drop frames or if it's buffering, then there's nothing I can do about that. My internet's just not behaving. And the Smash Brothers predictions, this was like a whole own thing on its own. I'm going to try to ignore that. Right, okay. So I'm trying to ignore that OBS thing constantly flashing green and red. There's nothing I can do about that right now. New game, but heavily built on the foundation and engine of Smash Bros. For Wii U. They didn't say that, but it kinda looks like it's building on what Smash 4 was using to begin with. So I think that's pretty much on the nose. I think anyone would have guessed that. Almost all characters from the previous game, not games, game will be there. I was wrong on that. It's every character in every fucking Smash Bros. And every fucking installment on every console and every fucking thing ever. Holy shit. I am so glad I was wrong on that. Some will be removed to make room for new ones. Clones will be removed. I'll finish that in a short while. Right, so let's see a bit more of Pikachu and Eevee.
We are very, very fortunate. We have a very special guest, Mr. Masuda from Game Freak, and he has even brought Pikachu with him. 今朝は特別なゲストも登壇していただいて、ゲームフリークの増田さんとピカチュウも連れてきましたね。
ピカチュウ。
And translating for him, we have David, along with Eevee. で、通訳はデイビッドさんにお願いして、Eevee も連れてきます。
Plug my phone back in to charge it for a short while. So I'll be making a trip to a friend's shortly to download those games.
Before we begin playing Masuda-san, I wanted to...
Is anyone still watching the stream, and if so, is it still viewable? Like, is it buffering? Is it dropping frames? Like, what's happening?
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. じゃあ実演プレイを始まる前に増田さんの方から、今回のピカチュウ Let's Go ポケモン Let's Go ピカチュウ、
ピカチャル
Let's Go Eevee の開発にあたって一番達成したいこと、目的っていうのが何なんでしょうか。
そうですね。一番初めやっぱり考えてたのは。
I'm beginning to think my internet is misbehaving now completely.
今までこう携帯型のゲーム機で開発をしてきましたけど、今回スイッチということで、やっぱりリビングで。
I'll tell you what's happening. OBS is constantly like fluctuating between green and red, which is not good.
So as we always do with the Pokemon games, we really want everyone around the world to really enjoy these games. Up until now, we've developed them on handheld systems, but this time around, of course,
I think I'm going to quickly turn the stream off real quick, and then I'll come back. I won't take too long. Just give me like 1 second.
Pokemon in general, you know, what would that look like, and what would a Pokemon for everyone be?
まあそれ考えたときに自分たちやっぱり子供たちが今ポケモン GO とかでプレイできてない人たちもいるので。ポケモン GO ユーザーも、本編を遊んだことなかったりするので、みんなで本当に楽しめると、GO ユーザーも子どもたちも今までのファンのみんなも楽しめるポケットモンスター、それが今回のレッツゴーピカチュウレッツゴーイーブになります。
I also had in mind a lot of the younger kids who maybe don't have their own smartphones to play Pokemon Go. There's so many people out there playing Pokemon Go, but some of the younger kids maybe didn't get a chance to do that. So I had
right, okay, I'm back.
All of our existing fans, really wanting this to be.
Yeah, I think restarting the stream fixed it. It seems to be more stable now.
And show the world Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. では早速ですけれども、実演プレイに入って。
Right, so this I'm actually quite interested in because I will probably be picking this up later this year.
This is Viridian Forest that we have just entered.
I want to see how the combat works because when you fight Pokemon or quote unquote fight them in the wild, all you do is just throw the Pokeball, like there's no actual battling. So I want to see how they take that into consideration for battling trainers.
They've kind of come back to life in 3D here.
Yes, it looks wonderful. You can see Pokemon out in the
I like that you can have a Pokemon like follow you around, like in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
光とか、その草むらのポケモン見えたりしてますし。
そうですね。みんな出てきてますね。草むらから。
そうですね。
You see all the Pokemon popping up from the grass.
And I see here that we've entered now a wild Pokemon battle, and we've changed the mechanics for how we're capturing wild Pokemon. Can you tell us about that a bit?
999 Pokeballs.
捕まえる画面ですよね。これは多少変わりましたよね。それをちょっと説明していただけますか。
そうですね。今までバトルで押して、
Okay, so I'm noticing the Pokemon level plus the Pokemon CP power is also represented. CP stands for combat power. That is how Pokemon are measured in Pokemon Go. So CP20 is actually shit, which I guess for a level 5 Kakuna that's kind of to be expected. Level 6.
Kind of reduce their hit points, weaken them a bit, and then you're able to catch them. But with these games being on Nintendo Switch and of course in the living room, we figured people would be playing along with their friends and family. And we wanted to do a new take on this kind of Pokemon catching experience with these intuitive controls where you're just kind of flicking the Nintendo Switch controller and throwing out Pokeballs.
これポケモン GO で直感的にこうスマホでボールを投げてたんですけども、それがかなり多くの方に遊びやすく受け入れられたっていうのもあって、今回、それをさらにこうスイッチのジョイコンでジョイコンを振るっていう遊びに体験型に進化させました。
And that's taking a hint from Pokemon Go, which I worked on and came up with the catching mechanic in that, which used the smartphone controls. People found that really intuitive. I think they're widely accepted and kind of gained a lot of popularity. So I wanted to do a take on that using the Joy-Con to a similar style where it's much more interactive and kind of a experiential thing.
Yes, and in fact, you mentioned the Joy-Con. And
okay, so a friend has just informed me that Fortnite on Switch will not have crossplay if you attempt to crossplay with PS4. Like, if you link your account to the PS4 version, it will not let you log in. So I am going to unlink my PS4 version because fuck that shit. I would rather have this on Switch than PS4.
Yeah, I think having one Joy-Con, being able to play the entire game with it is a very comfortable and kind of a pleasurable experience. You can maybe be eating popcorn with your other hand, for example.
Okay, so if a Pokemon gains experience, regardless, that's how that works.
You earn experience points, and those get shared among the entire Pokemon in your party.
So it's a bit more streamlined, it seems.
手持ちのポケモンたちがどんどんこう強くなっていくということにしています。今回は
I'm waiting to see an actual trainer battle take place so we can see what that's like. Because apparently the trainer battles, when people were looking and dissecting the trailer from a couple weeks ago, it actually has like the full movesets for Pokemon, so it's not like a single move and a single charge move like Pokemon Go. So I kind of want to see that for myself.
We really wanted to focus on that catching experience, so made sure that you can also strengthen your Pokemon just by catching Pokemon.
And I think you also can do different throwing motions to try to catch Pokemon as well. で、ポケモンの捕まえる時の投げ方もいろいろ工夫してますよね。
そうですね。斜めに振ると斜めにボール飛んでたり、横からこう横にサイドスローすると横に飛んでったりと、
So Sony being Sony does not want you to play between any other version. Like, they don't want to play between Nintendo version for some reason. Like, I thought Fortnite had its own dedicated servers and it wouldn't matter. Because you don't need PSN or PS Plus to actually play Fortnite on PS4. Even though I've got that, but I thought that was like a wholly separate thing that could still be done. God, Sony really fucking suck when it comes to cross-playing with other consoles.
It looks like a female Pikachu. 女性バージョンですね。
そうですね。時はの森といえばピカチュウなんですけど。
I think Viridian Forest, Pikachu is well known for this location.
So Teresa, do you want to try a side throw or something like that?
Yeah, definitely. And because Pikachu is a little bit more of a challenge to catch, I'm going to switch to
So I'm just talking to somebody. My friend says that they are annoyed about this Fortnite thing because they have a $20 skin and now they can't use it on Switch. Unless they unlink PS4, but they're like, yeah, I'll just use a new account. I don't want to give up my Battle Pass stuff. I don't want to give up the stuff I've unlocked. So yeah, I'm going to have to unlink PS4 and then do that. At least actually, hang on a minute. No, I can. Can I?
But there's also Charmander.
Wait a minute.
Can you talk a little bit about the differences between
I might not be able to link to the Switch version at all because I've got PS4 specific skins on there. Oh fuck. Okay, that's bullshit. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I think that might be the case. I'm still happy to see Fortnite on Switch. I just fucking hate Sony for being Sony. Right, let's see what the Pokemon battles are like in this.
In these games, you have your partner Pokemon, which is, of course, Pikachu and Let's Go Pikachu, and Eevee and Let's Go Eevee. Pikachu rides on your shoulder.
God, Nintendo have got it fucking made for Switch this year. We've got this game coming out in November, and then less than a couple weeks after that, we've got fucking Smash Bros.
If they're big enough, so there's definitely a lot of variation to the Pokemon that will follow you.
And now I say we've entered into our first trainer battle, and what we see with the
yeah, you do have a full set of attacks. That's cool.
More traditional battle screen type of an experience.
So if that's the case, then what happens if you transfer your Pokemon Go stuff over? Will they also get like 4 attacks? Because in Pokemon Go you only have 2 attacks. So I'm kind of wondering how that's going to work.
大事にしてます。人と人と、トレーナー同士でバトルをするという楽しみは、とても大事ですし、あとは通信対戦と、同じような、形でやっぱりこう、人と人が、それぞれのポケモンを持って、勝負をするというのは、そこのポイントは抑えています。
That competitive battling aspect, players between players or Pokemon trainers versus Pokemon trainers is really part of what makes Pokemon Pokemon, so we definitely preserve the battles as they were in previous games. You can also, of course, battle against the trainers in the game, but also do
When is the Nintendo Smash Bros. Invitational? How many hours is that from now?
なので今回は捕獲の時はこうジョイコンを振って捕まえるっていう。
When is Smash Bros. Invitational UK time? Because I might stream that if I've got enough tethering left over to do so. Because I still want to have some tethering left over for like Fortnite, so I can play that.
Selecting commands to fight, issue moves, and battle against the other trainer.
Yeah, and I think we see the Pokemon
Here we go.
in the grass. We've even seen with
Smash Bros. Right after the Splatoon 2 World Championship Finals.
Oh, is that correct?
Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on in that fucking treehouse?
そうですね。大きさに合わせて赤いオーラがあったり、青いオーラがあって、これも何匹も捕まえたくなる要素として設定してるんですけども、大きいポケモンがいたらぜひ捕まえてほしい。
Okay, so Splatoon 2 World Championship Finals is at 9 PM tonight UK time, so that's like 2.5 hours from now. And then I'm assuming that goes on for like maybe an hour, 2 hours, and then after that will be the Smash Bros. Invitational. I think I will stream the Invitational. See, here's the thing, they don't have the time for the Invitational. I have no idea how long the World Championships for Splatoon is going to be. I don't really care for Splatoon 2 as much.
Notice here that Pikachu's wagging its tail. ここ見てみるとピカチュウが尻尾を振ってますね。
はい、相棒の特別な能力なんですけど、道具があると尻尾を振ってお知らせしてくれます。
It's a special ability or power, you might say, of your partner Pokemon. It'll wag its tail when there's an item nearby and letting you know that there's something to pick up.
So it looks like with the redesign of the Kanto region, that as you've turned it into 3D, you've really taken that into account to kind of hide items throughout the world.
I just heard the Mario pipe in the background. Oh yeah, that's the Smash Bros. Trailer. That's what that is. Oh yeah, speaking of the Smash Bros. Trailer, the music that you heard in that trailer was from that teaser trailer from the Nintendo Direct a while back. I don't know if anyone heard about that. But the Nintendo Direct, where they announced Smash Bros. Ultimate for the first time, with that teaser trailer, there was like a very subtle chorus in the background, and people figured out that was like the bass line for the main Smash theme for Smash Ultimate. So yeah, it sounds almost like that. It sounds more or less the same.
Yeah, I really love the graphic look of the game because it does feel like it's gotten a lot closer to what people may remember from the anime, which I think will be great for longtime fans. そうですね、このグラフィックスの表現がやはり過去のアニメに似たような印象が強いですね。それは長年のポケモンファンにとっては懐かしいんじゃないでしょうか。
そうですね。もともとピカチュウ版をベースにしてるっていうのもあるんですけど、この主人公がもう肩にピカチュウ乗せてるのがもうサトシと冒険してるみたいな感じもありますし、やはりそのポケモンたちとどのように出会っていくかっていうのも、ちょっとこうなんつうんですね、アニメとか、今までの、そういったシリーズ皆さんを
If you hear my keyboard tippity tapping, I'm just like exchanging messages in the background while watching this. My commentary is going to be a little bit more lax now. Like, I think I've got all the excitement out of my system now. But don't mistaken me for like being bored. I'm not. I'm just. I'm kind of taking a little bit of taking a bit of a breather from all that excitement. That was a fucking good Nintendo Direct.
So I say we're in another wild Pokemon battle with.
So yeah, I'll be picking this up. This looks pretty good. It's not the next generation Pokemon game we wanted, but we're getting that next year anyway. So this seems like a nice stopgap.
Thank you.
最初にボタンを押して、ジョイコンの、ジャイロの部分を一回リセットしてます。なので、一回ボタンを押して振るんですけども、このなんかジョイコンをどこでリセットするかによっていろんなテクニックもあったりするので、ぜひいろいろ試してほしいなと思います。
It's a bit technical about how you can actually change your throwing technique, but when you press the kind of get in position button, it resets the gyro position. So from there is where it thinks is kind of the normal position, and that doing that, depending on where you're holding the controller at the time, can allow you to do a variety of different things.
But of course, when you can also play the game handheld.
Right, let me check how much tethering I've got left, because I need to be very careful with my remaining tethering, because I think I've got like about 10 gigs left.
もちろんテレビじゃなくてもまあスイッチですので、ハンドヘルドで遊べることもできますし。
Yeah, I've got 11.9 gigabytes left. That's still plenty.
そうですね。思ってですね、本体ジャイロで本体ジャイロというか本体を動かして、遊ぶような。仕組みにしてます。その場合はまあボタンを押して、的を
I still haven't fucking. It still hasn't sunk in yet. Like, there's that fucking moment, like, period afterwards where you're just like still trying to process everything that happens. I'm gonna see if I can get this bingo board thing to work. Like, it's already too late to do this, but I think I managed to fix the freezing issue.
Another mode that perhaps we wanted to talk about that also takes advantage of the Switch and a second Joy-Con.
Maybe this will work, maybe not, I'm not sure.
もう一つのジョイコンを使うオプションですね。
はい。フィールド中に、右下にですね。
Okay, for some reason this is being very difficult to me.
なんていうんですかね。マークが出てるんですけども、それが出てるときは。
Wait, turn that off and turn it back on real quick.
で、振ることで。
Okay, here we go. Yeah, it was freezing, but I think I fixed it. Okay, so this is my bingo boards. Let's see what we got. We got some ports, not a lot of ports, not Nintendo Wii U to Switch ports actually, so we didn't get any of those. I'm not going to count third-party ports like Fortnite, I don't think that really counts. I think they're just talking about like first-party shit. Let's see, mobile collab. Wait, mobile? What's mobile collab? Actually looks good to me, I don't know what that means. SNES Classics for Switch? Nope. This is your story. This is courtesy of Vinesauce, by the way, this bingo board generator. New IP? That mech game? I guess I'll count that as a new IP. I don't think I'm missing much in the background here. Unfitting trailer music? I don't remember. Game changing? I don't remember that. YouTube gag reel? Nope. Wave race? No. I would have liked to see a wave race at some point. Celebrity parade? Vinny stream buffers? I'm going to assume that it did. More info on a game from another conference. Starlink, I guess I'm going to count that. No Animal Crossing. No Switch bundle. I wish Mario Maker was a thing.
In the TV show,
Muppets. Classic song cover. No more single player modes. Wait, what the fuck does this mean? Mario Odyssey DLC. Nope. Mario Party, we got that. Welcome to my kitchen voice. No idea what that is. I guess that's for Vinny. Dragon Quest and new Pokemon reveal. Well, I guess it's talking about this game in particular. Yeah, not a whole lot there.
Catching Pokemon in this game, so we definitely put a lot of care into that.
Interesting.
So actually, why don't we do a battle, a trainer battle?
Okay.
We're gonna try to dodge all of these Pokemon. They're swarming today.
Yeah, let me try to fix this real quick. Yeah. What the fuck? So I'm trying to. Right, here we go.
So in a trainer battle,
right, so Mario Maker
both
2.
players get to battle as well, and that can be a big help
Actually,
for somebody who's more of a
no,
novice
no,
player.
wait a minute.
トレーナーバトルでは協力プレイの場合は
Ah, fuck.
バトルができますよね。これは初心者に
Sorry, I'm trying to do this and it's not working well. So you can do two trainers against one, which I'm not sure how that works. I'm guessing you like take turns each. Like player 1 takes a turn, then the enemy, and then player 2, and then the enemy. That. I'm guessing that's how that works.
You can just quickly join in the game and enjoy the experience together.
Oh no, you actually both get your turns and then they take their turn. Interesting. Wouldn't that make you overpowered then? Or would they balance that? I could see this game being speedrun with 2 players in mind. Like, I think you would be able to beat this a lot quicker if you had 2 players instead of just the 1.
We really took the original music from the Red and Blue games and kind of that classic take, but made them in really high fidelity this time around.
You got Fortnite on Switch, that's cool. Got a question for you, Kroggy. Can you crossplay? Rather, can you cross-link between Xbox and PC? Because apparently Sony is blocking cross-playing or cross-link accounting with PS4. So I need to know if the PC and Xbox versions can still like interlink, or you can like cross-link your accounts. Because I might need to unlink my PS4 version now because I can't fucking... I might not be able to play the Switch version with my account.
Really excited to play it completely.
そうですね。テレサさんは当時のポケモンファンで、このようにまあ当時の遊びがまたテレビで遊べるっていうのがすごい懐かしさがありますね。良いですね。
Are you logging in with your existing account that you've used on PC or Xbox?
まあ当時の子だと大体なんとなくこう冒険の、どう進めたらいいかっていうのが分かると思うんで、初めてポケモンをプレイする人と一緒に
Yeah, Sony's being a cross-play dick. You can, right, okay, at least I know that. I'm kind of worried that I might not be able to get rid of the cosmetic that I got from PS Plus, and that might prevent me from actually playing the Switch Fortnite with my existing account. I'm going to look into that, maybe they'll have a solution to allow you to unlink PS4. Like, you would lose your PS4 Fortnite skins, but at this point I don't even care. I think I would rather play it on Switch, to be honest. Does the game run at 30 or 60 FPS? I don't know that yet. Oh, so this looks fucking dumb. The good kind of dumb. Like, just riding on Onyx. I want Snorlax. I want the ride on Snorlax's back. I've got like 10 Snorlaxes in Pokemon Go and they're all really powerful. So I'll definitely be transferring maybe one of those over. I've been playing Pokemon Go for a while now and I still don't have all the Gen 1 Pokemon yet.
You really just kind of as a player want to ride them.
Yeah.
結構マルマインだと転がったりとか結構アイデアとかをモーションデザイナーの人たちがいろいろ作ってくれました。
But you're going to see that
You have the starter pack? Right, okay then.
Some of the Pokemon, for example, like Electrode, instead of walking, it's going to be rolling behind you like a ball.
So I will be streaming, assuming I can get it to work, I'll be streaming Fortnite on Switch later tonight. I might need to make a new account for the Switch version only, which would kind of piss me off a little bit, because I want to continue my progression with my existing Battle Pass account. I'm not going to buy a second Battle Pass. So yeah, I need to do some research once I'm done streaming this. I think I'll stream for like maybe another 30 minutes, and then I'm going to stop. And I will be back later tonight with the Invitational and then some games. I'll need to get myself a can of Monster while I'm out, because today is going to be a busy day to stream.
彼はライバルなんですけど結構親切で、時に怖がったりするんですけど、ちょっとどこで怖がるかお楽しみにしてもらえればと思います。
But you'll see, even though we're technically calling it your rival, he's actually quite kind to you. Of course, he has other personality traits, like he gets scared very easily, and I think you're going to have fun seeing in which situations he gets scared at.
こうしてキャラクターにこう変化を、新しいキャラクターを登場させることで、新しいこうイベントを作ったりっていうこともしています。
So we've added some new events to the games compared to the originals, and also changed up the characters a bit to make them kind of feel fresh.
That's great. Well, Teresa, since we just went through Viridian Forest and had a few battles, maybe we should go to the Pokemon Center and heal our Pokemon.
That's probably a good call.
Is this Let's Go Eevee? Yeah. Or Let's Go Pikachu because they've got Pikachu on their back, but yeah, this is the new Pokemon game. I'll be getting this. It looks good. It looks fun. I'm going to be streaming 2 Pokemon games before the year is out. Before this game comes out, I'm going to stream Pokemon Black, because I intended to come back to that one. I intended to revisit that, because that's like... I feel like a lot of people give Pokemon Black and White shit, but I actually really liked that game when it first came out, and I want to revisit it. So maybe in a couple months I'll do that, and then in November I'll be playing this.
A game for Gorilla love the pixel art. Even if we go to 3D, we still want to keep them in the game.
That's right.
あとこうやって街の中にもこうポケモンと一緒にこういる人が
So they said that the Pokeball Plus thing will come with a Mew in every single one, but I've already got a Mew in Pokemon Go. So that means I'll have 2 Pokemon Go Mews, or 2 Mews, sorry. Because I do intend to buy the Pokeball Plus.
You were mentioning
oh cool, you're in. Let me know if it runs at 30 FPS or 60 FPS, thanks.
This is
これヤドンですね
That's a slowpoke, as you can see.
今までそのピカチュウベースなんですけど、こういったイベントはもともとはなかったものですね。
So these kind of little events we've peppered throughout the game that weren't in the original Pokemon Yellow version.
Level up events.
フィールドに一緒にポケモンがいるっていうのが、一緒にみんなで生活してる感じっていうのが出せて、非常に楽しめると思います。
Part of this was to really increase that feeling of humans and Pokemon living together in the same world.
It's also very interesting that the
okay,
world
what's
has encouraged for
happening
the
here
players
then?
to interact with the world, because you never know what's going to happen.
Okay.
It's really exciting.
That's a fucking thumbnail right there.
プレイヤーがいろんなものとインタラクションをしてどういう結果を出るかっていうのは楽しみですね。
そうですね。ちょっと今ヤドンらしい
Pretty slowpoke-like thing to do there, I think.
Well, perhaps we should take the advice of our rival and head toward the gym.
Yeah, sure. That sounds
Oh,
great.
we get to see a gym. Okay. What town are they in right now? Is this Viridian or
Let's do it.
Pewter City? Sorry. Yeah, this is like the first gym in the game, so I want to see what Brock looks like in 3D.
Wow, the gyms have really changed in design. ジムのデザインはかなり変わりましたね。
I'll just use this frying pan as a drying pan. Next thing you know, bam, fucking cease and desist from Bluehole.
観客がやっぱりいるんじゃないかとか、少しこう膨らませています。
Pokemon Let's Go Frying Pan and Pokemon Let's Go Drying Pan. Those will be in next year's games.
When making these games on Switch, bringing the region to the Switch games, we took the original gyms as a base, but then thought what we could add on to it to kind of enrich the visuals and everything. We felt that maybe for this gym, you'd probably be some spectator seats, but depending on which gym you go to, it may even be completely different from the Pokemon Yellow version.
Pan Let's Go PUBG, yeah.
水タイプか草タイプどっちか持ってますかって聞かれたんですけど。
So the guy was asking you if you had a.
So how well does the game run on Switch then, performance-wise? Is it 30 or 60 frames?
So we're getting close to
That's like the #1 question for me right now. But I'd be fine with 30 anyway, but I expect it to run at 60 since Paladins can run at 60.
With rock types, it's all about Brock, right?
Yes, and we do see that we have some very fun lines.
I actually checked the frame rate for me for both docked and handheld modes. Because my internet is shit, I can't actually download it right now. I'll be downloading it in like an hour from now.
Yeah, some of those lines you really just can't change.
They're too iconic. I'd be sad if they weren't there.
Starting match looks great though, that's good.
That's right.
Dude though, that fucking Nintendo Direct was tight. And I don't say stuff like that often, but it really was fucking on point. It was good. It was great. I think it just edges out Microsoft's conference just in terms of sheer quality.
Nice.
That said, Microsoft's was a very close second. Theirs was also like very good.
It's nice to be able to battle together.
What was revealed?
Another really cool thing too is that
Let me try to think back. Hollow Knight is released today. Hollow Knight is like a Metroidvania, which is on Steam, but it's like a really good game, I've heard. I was waiting for the Switch version. That's released today. What else got? I'm drawing a blank right now, but the Smash Brothers reveal was like the biggest thing. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, it's called. It's got like many characters. It's got every single character from every previous game, including all guest characters. So Mega Man is there, Bayonetta is there, Snake is there.
In the Joy-Cons, a really cool technology. So you put a lot of care into making it feel good, like when there's maybe you get attacked, it rumbles a little bit, and it feels like you're getting hit almost.
Really using all of the features of Nintendo Switch.
Mario Party, there's a new Mario Party game. It's called, I think they're rebranding it, it's called Super Mario Party. Yeah, Brock looks pretty good. Looks fairly accurate to his anime representation, which is cool.
I think at this point we kind of want to move topics.
You know, if this game is based on Pokemon Yellow more than it is Red and Blue, I really want to see Jesse and James and Meowth make an appearance, since you're still going to be fighting Team Rocket anyway.
So we've been playing with the Joy-Con, but of course the game is also compatible with a special new controller, the Pokeball Plus.
I just saw the Pokemon Go mobile thing there. So they're going to show you how to transfer stuff between the games.
And the Pokeball Plus, it acts as a Joy-Con. It has all the functionality. It's got a control stick that you can press down, and even a button on the top.
Yeah, so I'll be buying that Pokeball Plus thing as well, because it reminds me of the Pokewalker from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which I remember using a lot. I had a fucking flying Pikachu in that game, like a Pikachu that learned fly, and I evolved it into a Raichu, so it was a Raichu that learned fly. Sadly, you couldn't like trade that up to the current games, like it stopped after Black and White because they couldn't like you could trade it over, but you'd lose like the HM moves in doing so. So we'd lose like the fly ability and all that shit, and it was like, okay then, guess that's kind of lame.
何入れたらいいかなと、なんかポケモン入れておきたいなと思ったんですけど、まあいろいろ考えてミュウを最初に入れて、なのでお店で買って家に帰るまで。
So every single fighter from Smash is going to be in this game, including Pichu, which is kind of hilarious because I still think that's like the most worthless character. But maybe they'll have fixed him up a little bit to be a bit less pathetic. Maybe he'll be different enough from Pikachu to be good. It's just funny that they had to include that as well. Like, I'd be happy if it was every character and they just take out Pichu. Put in Raichu. We need Raichu.
That's right, so then you can transfer that Mew into your game, and you can also put...
Raichu's final smash would be eating fluffy pancakes and turning into a Alolan Raichu.
And then, based on your movement and your activity, you can then get presents in the game when you bring the Pokemon back.
It's kind of silly just seeing these like developers and creators just like holding these plushies while they're talking about the game.
Maybe hear your partner cry out here.
I mean, I'm shaking it up close to my mic so everyone can hear.
Try to think of what that Pokemon is. Who's that Pokemon? Oh, it's Eevee.
What I really like about the Pokeball Plus controller is the weight, the size, and actually it feels so good.
It feels so good.
このサイズとこの重さとこの表面の感触が
そうなんですよ。感触いいんですよね。
そうですよね。
Yeah, the feel of the Pokeball Plus is really nice.
でこの LED もいろんな色になるんで、ポケモンのちょっとこうタイプというか あれですね、ポケモンのちょっとカラーに合わせて光ったりもしますんで。
The LED light that you can see at where the joystick is actually lights up in a really wide variety of colors, and it kind of corresponds with the type of the Pokemon that's inside of it.
But then, of course, you can also connect it to your cell phone and use it as a Pokemon Go Plus and play Pokemon Go and interact with Pokestops and catch Pokemon just using this without taking your phone out as well. で、携帯にも接続して、無線で接続して、ポケモン GO プラスとして使えることもできますよね。
できますね。ポケモン GO と連携すると、今度はポケモン GO プラスというモンスターボールプラス。
So yeah, it's a Pokeball Plus, but when you connect with Pokemon Go, it works as a Pokemon Go Plus.
That's right. So lots of functionality.
Oh, okay, so you don't need to buy a Pokemon Go Plus? That's cool. I don't have one of those.
So beyond just sharing your adventure with another player to play,
I think that's what they said.
You're also able to battle and
I could be wrong, but I think that's what I heard them say.
Maybe Mr. Masuda has more information on that feature.
はい、まあ先ほど協力プレイを見せたんですけれども、それ以外に実際にプレイヤーとバトルとかポケモンの交換もできますよね。
はい、今回通信交換
I should really talk about it more often here. I'm just doing stuff in the background while listening to this.
They've actually brought a video to show off some of the link trade and battle aspects.
Okay, so I've got a list here of everything that was announced during Nintendo's Direct. I'll tell you what was announced. Please don't buffer internet, please.
As you can see, you can use either local wireless or connect over the internet to play, do link trades or do single battle and double battle battles against friends and other players.
Right, my stream might start buffering because this page is loading a shit ton of stuff. Right, so Smash Bros. Ultimate, we know about that. Super Mario Party, which is like the next Mario Party installment. It looks good. They didn't announce if there was going to be online play, which is kind of disappointing. I was hoping this would finally be the game that had online play. Fortnite, that was a big get. Fire Emblem, a brand new Fire Emblem game. It's called Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I've never played Fire Emblem, but I might look into playing that. Dragon Ball Z Fighter, that's a really good get. Not coming out till 2019 though, but that's still good to see coming. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 DLC, it's called Torna, the Golden Country. Yeah. I haven't finished Xenoblade 2. I think there was some other stuff as well, but this is like all the main stuff. I don't know what the rest was.
Maybe the link cable that you had to use to trade Pokemon back then, we just kind of digitized that.
No Animal Crossing, no Metroid Prime, no F-Zero unfortunately, but everything else there was good. No Mario Maker. Yeah. I wish Mario Maker was a thing.
But of course, not only can you trade Pokemon with other players, but you can also connect with Pokemon Go, and you can send Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, correct? でこれはもちろん他のプレイヤーとポケモンの交換はできますけれども、それ以外にもポケモン GO に接続してポケモン GO からポケモンをレッツゴーピカチュウ、レッツゴーイービーに配信することができますよね。
そうですね。送ることができるようになってます。Go パークという場所がありますので、そちらも見てみたいと思います。
Yeah, there's actually a location that facilitates that called Go Park, and hopefully we can show off a little bit of what that is.
ここは昔のサファリゾーンがあったピカチュウ版だとサファリゾーンなんですよね。
So in Pokemon Yellow version there was the Safari Zone, but Go Park actually is in that same location, replaces it.
ここでポケモンの Go パークの方に行くことができます。
And from there at the reception you can choose which Go Park to go into.
でこの場所でアローラの姿。
So apparently this is where all of your Pokemon Go transferred Pokemon Go to. I wonder if you can like take them out and put them into your party.
Pokemon Go, any of the Kanto region Pokemon, including their Alolan variants, and transfer them to the game, and they'll appear in Go Park here.
This looks like a fun place for the Pokemon. ポケモンにとってはとても楽しいところみたいですね。
いろんなここで行動しますので、 なんていうんですかね、こう家にポケモンがいる、テレビでずっとその映像を映していくだけでも楽しい。
Does anyone have the schedule for E3 Treehouse Live? Because I cannot look at their website without my internet fucking up. I just... Oh, hang on a minute. My phone went off there, sorry about that.
From Pokemon Go here to Go Park, then how do you bring it into the game? で、ポケモン GO からここの Go パークに転送した後に、ゲームに持ってくるには、そうですね、どうするんですか？
これはこのポケモンと話しかけてですね、Go パークの方にこれですね。
So you talk to the Pokemon, and then
これで、今度は捕獲が
Okay, so you like catch it, right? All right.
捕まえることで、
It's tiny. It said above the Hitmonlee it's tiny. I don't know why that's a thing, but okay.
Catching or encounter screen, and if you catch them, then they're joining your party pretty much.
なのでちょっと CP が高いポケモン GO の、ポケモンを持ってきていると、レベルが高めなものになったりするので。
And you'll see if you transfer over Pokemon from Pokemon Go that have a really high CP level, they'll appear in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee at a pretty much a higher level. They'll be stronger.
So that will
Right,
make
that's
them
cool.
harder to capture. っていうことは捕まえにくくなりますよね。
若干。
A little bit, a little bit.
I've got a fucking... I don't know how many people know how good CP values are in Pokemon Go, but I've got like a Snorlax that's over 3000 CP, so I imagine that's a pretty fucking high level, maybe like 70, 80, I'm guessing, because I don't think you can get that much higher than 3000 CP.
And you can receive Pokemon from Pokemon Go. It doesn't matter whose Pokemon Go it is. You can get them from friends, maybe a parent or grandparents. You can get a whole bunch of different Pokemon from Pokemon Go and see what they're like in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee.
And when you send the Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, they leave your Pokemon Go, and in exchange you would get some candies. でその場合はやっぱりポケモン GO からそのポケモンがもういなくなって、ピカチュウ、イービーの方に行って、ポケモン GO から転送した
So they confirmed that,
もらえることですよね。
like, it's only Kanto Pokemon since it's like a remake of the Generation 1, but they confirmed that as well as Generation 1 Pokemon, there's also the Alolan variants, because Pokemon Go is going to start rolling those out soon. Like, they've already started with the Alolan Executor. So, whenever Alolan Raichu appears, I'll definitely be picking that up. I'll be catching those and transferring them into this game. So at least I can still get that.
A couple of slides just to show off how that actually works.
これ今ちょうどプロフェッサーに送るとこですね。
So you can see on this screen here, it gives you the option to send to Professor.
で、オーキッド博士に送ることで、そのポケモンの送った数によって飴をもらうことができます。
And depending on the number of Pokemon you actually send to Professor Oak, with this option, you're able to get a variety of candy.
今これクイックキャンディーになってますね。
So this one is a quick candy you saw on screen there.
で、この飴をポケモンに与えることによって強さを高めることができます。
And by giving these candy to your Pokemon, you're able to power up their different stats.
そういう意味で今までの本編とはちょっと違う今作ならではの違ったポケモンの育て方を楽しんでもらいたいなと思ってます。
So this way to strengthen your Pokemon, it's a system that's kind of unique to Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. You didn't really see it in the other games.
Well, and what it also means is that as you're playing through the game and you're having those wild Pokemon encounters and you're able to capture lots of wild Pokemon, there's actually a way that builds back into the gameplay. でその野生のポケモンをどんどん捕まえることができるんですけれども、そのどんどん捕まえる上でやっぱり使い道があるっていう。
I'm asking a friend right now to see if they can help me find a schedule for this. Because I'm not sure if they do have a schedule or if it's just like whatever. Okay, apparently there is not a schedule for some reason. That's weird.
All these different ways we want to make players just catch more and more Pokemon, and this is just another incentive to do that. And Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee.
Well, that's great. I mean, I'm personally very excited to be able to not only sit down and play Pokemon on my TV, but also to be able to play co-op with my own daughter and introduce her to the Pokemon series as well. 僕自身はやはりポケモンレッツゴーピカチュウレッツゴーイービーでテレビの前で座って遊べるっていうのも楽しみなんですけれども、自分の娘と一緒にポケモンシリーズの紹介をぜひしたいと思ってますので。
That's nice. 多分、ルートはどう行けばどう冒険すればいいかはもう素晴らしいトレーナーなので分かってると思うんで。
Bill, you're an amazing Pokemon trainer, so I think you'll be able to give some tips to your daughter.
Let me check my tethering allowance now before I figure out what to do next. I might wrap the stream up in like a couple minutes.
Our gameplay today, but I wanted to give Mr. Masuda a chance to deliver any last messages to all of our fans. じゃあ今日の実演プレイは大体これで終わりになるんですけれども、増田さんの方から最後の一言は何かメッセージはありますでしょうか。
まず1個あって、現在レッツゴー
Yeah, looks like we're about to move on to the next game.
E3 の
I'm gonna wait to see what they say what's coming up next.
ポケモン GO で
Because I might stick around for it depending on what it is.
レッツゴーびっくりLETSGO びっくりマークの
Seems more people are watching on YouTube again, that's good. Yeah, I had problems with the YouTube streaming because of Ubisoft. If you don't know what happened with that, it's in my video where I talk about the Ubisoft conference. But the basic gist is, I streamed the Ubisoft conference last night, and it basically disabled my ability to stream to YouTube, and it really fucked up my account, standing. They seem to have fixed that now. It took them half a day, but it seems to be fixed now. 60 FPS, is that both handheld and docked, or is it just docked? Like, I don't think I even need to get the Android version now, because the Android version's not even out. Handheld? Okay, that's good. That means it'll be 60 and docked as well. Excellent, thank you.
それぞれが
Like, I'd still be happy if it ran at 30, but it seems they really managed to get the game fully optimized on the platform, so well done, Epic. You've actually done Nintendo a solid.
What I really mean by that is that with Pokemon Go, there are so many new players who are experiencing Pokemon for the first time, but of course...
Yeah, I'm running out of things to say here. I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I'm going to hold on to see what is next. But if it's not something that's worth sticking around for, then I'm going to leave. If it is something worth sticking around, I'll watch a little bit of it, because I need to leave shortly.
Nintendo Treehouse Live will continue after a short break. We've got more games to come, and I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in.
But we have maybe one more announcement to make, though.
That's right. I was forgetting.
One more thing.
I forgot to mention that this morning we did announce that in addition to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and the Pokeball Plus, Nintendo will also be offering a special bundle version that includes the game and the Pokeball Plus controller.
Okay, cool.
ポケモンレッツゴーイービーの、ソフトと、ポケモンレッツゴーピカチュウのソフトと、モンスターボールプラスのコントローラーがありますけれども、今朝発表されたのが、ソフトと、モンスターボールプラスの同梱版のパッケージも用意してます。
一緒に冒険だ。
That's right. You can go on an adventure together. So. Great. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and we will be back shortly. 皆さん見ていただいてどうもありがとうございます。この後ツリーハウスライブの配信は続きますけれども、申し訳ないんですがこの後英語のみになります。それでは皆さんありがとうございました。
Oh, you're not going to tell us what's next? Okay then, I guess I'll wait a few minutes just to see what that will be. So, real quick, I guess I'll finish talking about my predictions, what was right, what was wrong. We didn't hear about Splatoon, but we didn't really need to. It's coming out next month, that Octoling expansion. Unfortunately, no Animal Crossing, no F-Zero was announced. So that kind of stings a little bit, but whatever. They'll come eventually. Mario Party, I was correct about this. No online play though, but it is coming in October. So, close enough. some major third-party ports and at least one third-party exclusive. I don't know about the exclusive, but we did get Fortnite, we got Hollow Knight, we got... what was that thing they showed at the very start? It was like a big mech game or something. I'm not sure if that's an exclusive or if that's like just a port of an existing game. It looked new, so I really couldn't tell you what that was. And this one I wanted so badly to be real, but it's not. Super Mario Maker 2 did not happen. Someday we'll get a Mario Maker 2. Smash predictions. I think I talked about this, yeah. Let's see. All characters, yeah. I said almost all characters from the last game, but I didn't anticipate there would be every character in every game. That's really cool. And there's more on top of that as well. We've got Ridley, we've got Inklings. I think that's all we've got so far. Some will be removed to make for new ones. This is... I was almost right about this. They've actually introduced a new feature to this game called Echo Fighters. And basically this is kind of like an in-between of a clone character and a cosmetic. So instead of taking up a whole other character slot, you've got like an alternative version of, for example, Peach, which ends up being Daisy, and she plays slightly differently, but she's not taking up a character slot because she's an Echo Fighter. It's hard to explain, but the trailer, the overview explains it better. So I think I like that better. It stops the roster from being super cluttered, and it means there's probably going to be a lot of Echo Fighters in the mix. Means more options. Some existing clones will be reworked. I was wrong about this. Every character from the previous game in their clone form are back, but they'll be tweaked a little bit. They won't be exactly the same. Like Ganondorf has his sword for some attacks. Yeah, this was not correct. Ice Climbers, this was an obvious call. We did not get a new single player, sadly. At least not yet. I don't know if that's going to be announced later, like if they're going to bring that. But I would like to see a new single player modes at some point. Additional side modes that can be played alone or cooperatively. Again, we didn't hear anything about this. Smash Run and Smash Tour, we didn't hear anything about that either. I'm guessing all of this, the three bottom ones, could be future announcements between now and December. Maybe... In fact, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like the month before Smash Ultimate comes out, they're going to have a big Smash Bros. Direct, and we'll learn more about some of the other information that we did not see at E3. So there's still hope for single player, still hope for some other stuff that we didn't see in there. Return of character unique, break the targets. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up happening, because I think people have made it clear that they don't like the break the targets being generic and not designed around a character's specific strengths and weaknesses. Breath of the Wild will play a little differently from Legacy Link, but Legacy version will also be playable. I was half right about this, because you have the links from the previous games. You've got... Fuck, what have you got? You've got the Toon Link, which is kind of like Legacy Link, and you've got Young Link, which is also kind of like Legacy, but they're slightly different from each other. Mario has no Legacy version, I was correct about that. This one they did not mention at all. Stage hazards, when it came to the Mega Man stage, they mentioned that hazards from both versions will be represented, but they did not say you could turn them off, so that's weird. Releasing early November. I was wrong about this. It's early December, so a month off. I thought this was going to come before Pokemon Go, but it comes after. And Battle Royale, no, not really. Character predictions, this is the last page. Inkling will be a single character with like boy and girl in all costumes, that was correct. Mega Man and Bayonetta will return. I was correct about this. I thought of all the previous guest characters, those were the most likely to return. And here's my reasoning for that. For Mega Man, Capcom are really on a big Mega Man push right now, so it stands to reason that they'd be like, okay, well, because we've got Legacy Collections 1 and 2 on Switch, X Legacy 1, X Legacy 2 on Switch, and Mega Man 11, sorry. we may as well advertise that by putting Mega Man back in this new Smash Bros. That's why I thought that was going to be a thing. Bayonetta, obviously, because Nintendo and Platinum have a really good relationship right now with the Bayonetta franchise, and we're getting a Bayonetta 3 coming out, so that's obvious. Little did I realise that we were going to get every guest character. So yeah, that's still really fucking cool. Oh, Fortnite.
And we've got some very special guests joining us right now. Here I have Eric, Aryan, and Nick from...
Before we do that, let's finish this real quick, because this is like 2 more points. Ganondorf will be completely new, that's not true. And here are my ballsy claims for guest characters. I had 2 guesses, neither shown up, but we could see them at later dates. Rayman and Shovel Knight. Could still happen. Not happening right now, but it could still happen at some point in the near future. And that's all my predictions.
Last man standing wins. And so you use any tools at your disposal to basically figure out a way to be that last person standing, whether it's weapons or special items or building a really cool base.
So yeah, this is Fortnite. I'm going to be downloading this shortly, actually. I'll not stick around for that much longer, maybe like 10 minutes just to see them suck at this game to validate my shittiness at this game.
Show some stuff, fine dance moves going on here. Excellent work, guys.
So one of the really cool things about Fortnite is how fun and sort of lighthearted it is, and you can see as they're queuing up for a match right now.
This right here, like, Fortnite was already kind of killing PUBG to begin with, but I think this is like the final nail in the coffin for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
So right now what's happening is they're...
Because now it's on every major platform, including the Switch, and it's coming to Android, so... Whereas PUBG is only... on the Xbox, only on PC, and the mobile versions are like kind of scaled down in a bad way. Like they don't feel as like it doesn't feel like they've translated the full game over as well. Because I played the mobile version, it's not that good. I mean, it's good for mobile. It's just not the exact same experience.
So as we're getting kind of comfortable here started, we should probably go over some of the HUD elements for folks who aren't familiar with Fortnite to let them know what they're looking at.
Yep. So the in the bottom middle, you've got your health.
Wonder how many V-Bucks this person spent to get these costumes.
Shows you how much life you have available. You can see there's 100 life and up to 100 shield. If you find various shield potions or other shield items throughout the world, those will allow you to gain.
God, it's so weird thinking that this is on Switch. Like, I think the writing was on the wall for a while now with all those leaks and like rumors and shit and like the eShop data mining. But it's kind of unreal just to see it finally on this platform. I'll be downloading it in the next hour, I think.
Once they jump off the bus, you'll see that they've got an inventory, basic items that they can carry. Everyone starts with a pickaxe. This is a big part of Fortnite's gameplay is that you can destroy a lot of the objects around the world. So destroying those objects will get you different resources such as wood, stone, or metal. And then with those resources, you can build different objects. So you can build a wall, you can build a ramp, you can build a floor, and those can be used in a variety of different ways.
So I watched them play like maybe 1 match or 2 matches if like the first match is really short, and then I'm going to head off. I'll be back later tonight to maybe stream the Invitational. Yeah, I could probably stream the Invitational for Smash Bros. And if there's time after that, I will stream the... I will stream Fortnite, and I might do Hollow Knight. I might save that for tomorrow.
We're jumping in, starting somewhere a little more remote, so maybe we won't find other players. Some of the more you'll see on the map has some of the what we call points of interest, or
like I'm watching this on a 360p, like it's on 360p display because of my internet being kind of shit, but it looks pretty good for Switch. Like I don't really notice any immediate differences. Like obviously some things have probably been scaled back to compensate for the weaker hardware, but it looks faithfully recreated from what I can see.
This is available on the Nintendo eShop right now for Nintendo Switch, so hopefully we're running into some other folks who are playing on Switch here as well. And, oh, nice, got some good gear going there. I do love that when you're first getting started, you really have to decide, okay, are you prioritizing collecting materials, gathering weapons, you know, really what's your approach going to be? And maybe you want to be somewhere more populated so you can try to secure some quick kills. But on the other hand, maybe you want to get out here a little bit further away, build up some resources, and then start trying to approach other players.
That's right, and we try to promote as many different styles of play as possible. And so for some players, Tilted Towers is a location that's generally pretty populated because there's a lot of loot there. If you're a more aggressive player, you can go there, and the likelihood of finding another...
I know a lot of people don't like Fortnite because it's stupidly popular, but I think it's a fun game. It's pretty good. Like, there's lots to like about this game. There's also things to dislike about it, but it's mostly a positive experience.
Trade in your resources for... Looks like they're doing a laugh emote. You can trade in resources for different types of items, and if you whack it with your pickaxe, it'll kind of cycle through the different items that are available.
What they need to do for the Switch version is add the ability to use gyro aiming with your Switch controller, Pro controller, or otherwise, and then it would be perfect.
So all around the map are chests randomly placed in various locations, and they're always guaranteed to drop at least one weapon, some ammo, a consumable of some sort, and that's kind of, you know, in the early starting game, something that you really want to seek out.
And they do have a pretty specific sound effect, a distinct sound to listen for. So if you're checking out some basement zags and you're not sure whether or not there's a chest there, the audio is very important. You want to be paying attention for that cue to say, okay, there's a chest nearby. You should spend a little bit more time searching for it.
That's right, and it's got kind of a bit of a glowing sound, so you can kind of hear where it is. Now, if you look at the map, you can see we've got about 1 minute and 10 seconds before that first storm circle is going to start to close. And this is a really big part of Fortnite gameplay, is over time, the storm circles close in.
So how exactly are they playing this on the show floor? Is this actually connected to the main online servers, or is it like... Or is there like a million fucking Fortnite units inside the show floor, and they've just got like 100 people from them? I'm assuming it's just like connecting to online.
About 60 to 57 players. You can watch that trickle down as players are slowly eliminated.
I haven't actually played Fortnite for a few days, so I really need to start playing it again, and this is a good way to get back into it. I took a little break from Fortnite because I was doing other things over the last few days, mainly trying to make that Mario Maker video that I didn't get a chance to finish. May have been a bit more than I could chew with that video that I was trying to work on.
Yep, that's absolutely right. And the first storm circles are a little bit, they don't do quite as much damage as the later storm circles because obviously you've got a long distance to travel. We want to allow people to, you know, if they make a little bit of a mistake, they can catch up. But as the game progresses, that storm will get stronger and stronger.
Oh, there we go. So storm is shrinking.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if they can make, if they can encounter anyone and see if they like die as soon as. Oh, here we go. So this is basically my Fortnite experience right here. I see someone, they shoot me, and I die. Yep, this is the Fortnite experience that I am very much accustomed to.
Around you, but in that case, somebody snuck up and that did not work out.
Looks like Shadow Potato 923 wins today, but
bravo, Shadow Potato.
So one of the strategies there with when you're playing with a friend is if one of you.
I'm gonna watch them do one more match, but it might not be the whole match. I just want to see if they like dive down and then die in like the first 5 seconds, because that's like. It's immensely frustrating when it happens to you, but it's immensely gratifying when you watch someone else have that.
We think it's really important to be able to express yourself with a variety of different skins.
I was hoping for Nintendo-specific cosmetics, but that doesn't seem to be a thing, unfortunately, at least not for now.
And some other basic customization options that really allow you to choose who you want to be.
And actually, this is probably a really good chance for us to start talking about V-Bucks.
A friend of mine's, Tev, recently got into Fortnite, and she is kind of pissed off that she cannot play the Switch version using the PS4 like account, because she has like paid for a skin. It's like, I'm not sure how much it was, but she paid for it like straight up because she loved it, and now she can't use that on Switch. I'm gonna have to look into seeing if she can actually get that to work. But yeah, that kinda sucks. Like, I feel for her. Like, it's really fucking annoying that Sony's like that. It's like, yeah, you got Fortnite, but we're not gonna let you play it if you've already played this on PS4. Sorry.
We introduce new skins. They are exclusive to that season, and we'll never sell them again. So if you're, you know, if there's something in that really piques your interest, now's the time to act, because it's not going to come back for the next season.
And I will say, I do really appreciate that. I mean, you guys have been so robust in your approach to updates and new content, making sure there's always fresh stuff there for the player. But it's not pay to win. So there's a lot of expressing your personal style and your personality and your play style, but it doesn't feel like, oh, if I don't buy, this weapon or this item, I'm going to be non-competitive for a while.
That's right. That's a huge deal to us, is making sure that our cosmetics are entirely cosmetic only, and they're not going to affect gameplay.
Hopefully they won't take too long to go back into this, because I just want to see them do one more match just to see if they would die immediately.
I think that's really, really important for the competitive aspect of the game.
I would be pissed off if during the Treehouse Live showcase of this, they actually get the victory royale and I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
A lot of fun to see that stuff get into play.
Yep, so this week we just released the thermal scoped assault rifle. It allows you to see enemies at
there's a new rifle?
stand out.
Okay, I haven't played this in like 4 or 5 days, so I need to see what the deal with that is.
Makes it just much easier to see stuff. In the past, we've added things like shopping carts that you can use to get around the map and do cool sort of.
I just have a Pikachu in the background there.
As well as a bunch of different weapon types and consumables.
Yeah, I think the shopping cart's one of my personal favorites, and
it's like 7:30 p.m. in the UK right now, and it still looks really nice outside.
Really kind of changes the mood. We're in the middle of a firefight, and suddenly somebody YOLOs through with a shopping cart, and just like.
So the plan is, I'm going to stop the stream in like a few minutes, and I'm going to go to my friend's apartment so I can download Fortnite and download Hollow Knight. Then I'll be back, I'll make dinner, I'll relax a bit, maybe watch some One Piece or something, and then I'll prep for watching the Smash Brothers Invitational, and then if I'm not too tired after that, I'll do some Fortnite and maybe Hollow Knight. I can't really promise one or the other or both. But if I've got the energy to do them, I'll do them. If not, I'll do them tomorrow. I still have Shaq Fu that I haven't gotten around to yet because this has been a busy week for me.
Yeah, so we've been, really embracing Switch from the start, right? And it's, the form factor.
Yeah, this is usually a place where you can die quite quickly. Especially since there's like a new area to Season 4.
Controllers, right, with the Joy-Cons, and it just plays really well, right? We're also really happy with how it looks, right? It's a high-end look, right? You have all the effects, all the super cool rendering tricks and all that.
And this is the same experience.
It's the same experience, right? The same game. So yeah, we update Fortnite every week almost. And Switch will now be part of that update cycle. So yeah, we're constantly enhancing it and doing new cool stuff, and yeah, giving this to players. So we hope it's gonna be really successful on Switch as well. We're super stoked. Internally in the company, people are super happy about it, and they're all like, yeah, this is gonna be my go-to platform because after this day of work, I just play in my bed and not disturb my family.
I was kind of hoping that was going to happen. It was like, let's just dive down and show you another session of this. Whoops, we died.
Every day, coming in every week, checking for updates.
Yep, that's like the authentic Fortnite experience right there, and I'll be glad to play that on Switch. So I am going to stop there for now. I will be back later tonight for the Smash Brothers Invitational, which is going to be pretty fucking awesome. I want to see more of that game, and it'll be cool to see it with some like high level play. I imagine the little tweaks and mechanics that they've added on top of the game will actually make it even more so exciting to watch on high level play. And like I said, if I have the energy to do it afterwards, I will do maybe Fortnite Switch and then maybe Hollow Knight. But I'm not sure if I'll do either of those. I'll see how I feel. I'll play it by ear. But for now, thank you guys for watching the stream. I am excited. Like I'm still excited from Nintendo's showing. It was a really fucking good Direct. And they might have a couple of surprise announcements throughout the Treehouse over the next 3 days. So I will see you guys later. See you in 3-4 hours maybe. I'm not sure when that invitational starts, but it should be around then. You take care. I'll see you later, and goodbye.